Hello and welcome everybody to the bonus stream. Oh man, I'm on a roll now. Man, I am crushing it this month. Every stream delivering for you guys, including the bonus streams. Oh, I feel I'm getting stronger. I feel like I'm coming back to the old Kismet, except for improved and better. I appreciate every day that I am upright and get to play games and hang out with you guys. Woo woo, super fun. Thank you for being here in the bonus stream. This is where I go above and beyond, do some extra streams for you guys. And tonight we got the tools and we got the talent, and we're going to go in and we're going to crush this stream. We're going to play some Astroneer, of course. We're going to power up some planets. We're going to get into all sorts of mischief, as well as very rarely do I play sports games, but I love me some baseball. And I noticed that this game has my team, the Angels, on it. So we might try to do it. And you're like, well, Kismet, the Angels suck, man. They suck. Well, that's my fault. I take complete blame for the Angels sucking. The reason why is because I've been to, I don't know how many Angel games, 100 Angel games when I was a kid in Angel Stadium. I used to live in Orange County. I'm born and raised there. And I've been to every single game, and they've lost every single game I've gone to, except for I moved out of there. And the year I moved out of there to Tennessee from California is the year they went all the way. So it was my fault. It was my fault. I take the blame for my team, put the blame on my shoulders, and then knock it off there. So we're going to play some games tonight. I'm feeling good today. I've been pretty bad, everybody. You can tell I'm getting that weight back on my face, but we're going to work on it. Got my water. Always want to have good water handy by, but I've been working on videos. I need a little boost. That's a lot of boost there. I have a little Dr. Pepper on the standby. I've been just sipping on it. I've been drinking the whole thing. It's actually full. So I've been just trying to, go easy on it, right? Make it last a lot longer than trying to drink the entire thing, because it ain't good for you. It ain't good for you to drink that much soda. So, and also it adds pounds to your face and pounds to your body, and you're carrying around all that extra weight when you don't need to. Got to get out there and get that stuff going on and get yourself in some good, get yourself into good health in a good way. You'll feel much better about yourself. I'm telling you, it does make a huge difference, man. When I lost that 50 pounds, and I'm hanging good too. I didn't gain it all back again, which what usually happens, right? You lose a lot of weight, and then all of a sudden, you go right back to your old habits, and then boom, you gain all that weight back. But no, baby, like this. Pretty good. Staying stable. So let's go ahead and say thanks to my awesome mods who are backing me up. We got Game Killer coming in right now, backing me up. Boss Moden tanking this stream. Not tanking as in bad, but tanking as in MMO good, right? That means he's boss moding it behind the stream. Of course, my mods are the unsung heroes behind my stream. I appreciate every single one of them. So show them some love. Do them a favor by following those chat rules, because they're just doing what I'm asking them to do. Speaking of awesome people, holy mackerel, Big JP, the ultimate unstoppable legendary. He's on a 22-month tier 3
rampage.
I love my sounds over there. I just don't use them enough. He's on a rampage. Show him some love in the chat, everyone. He is, of course, a massive supporter of the stream. Thank you so much. He's the one who actually gifted me this game, Astroneer. I greatly appreciate it. And also, latest and greatest, newest streamer, I want you to go ahead and do me a favor. Let's go ahead and give him a shout out, everybody. Let's give Maz, let's give him a shout out there in the chat. Everybody do me a huge favor. Big JP, been in the channel forever. I don't even know. Do exclamation point followage, Big JP. It's got to be at least 2 years. He's been subscribed, but I know it's longer than that. Throw it in there. Do followage in the chat, Big JP. I want to see. I mean, he's beast mode, right? He's like a beast when it comes to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like this.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah, hail to the king right there. I don't know. I wonder who's going to get that 24. Who's going to get the 24 first? I do not know. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Nearly 3 years in a row. Incredible, Big JP. Incredible. Thank you so much for being here, bro. I appreciate it big time. Appreciate that massive love and support in here. Now, of course, I appreciate all of you guys showing up here in this bonus stream. I think we're going to have lots of fun. Got some sleep, powered up, ready to play some games with you guys, ready to have some fun and get into some stuff. I was just doing videos today. Oh, my gosh. Those take up so much of my time. But I love you guys. I must love you guys because I just spend hours doing those things. I spent most of my day just editing videos and processing videos and putting them up on YouTube and queuing them up. And they'll start to roll back out again, by the way, everybody. I know sometimes I have a gap in those things, but they're just so time consuming, so time consuming that sometimes I just have to, focus on other stuff, like getting stuff going for my mods and other people and all of that stuff. And then I come back to it, which is what I did today. Okay, let's also shout out H2O coming in, showing that love. We got Tashi coming in, bonus stream. Exactly. We're going to have some fun tonight. Go to stream or stay up. Ooh, both. There you go. Hey, Mr. Winston. Good to see you in the chat. We got Specimen going, yee! In the chat as well. Hype for the bonus stream. Thank you so much. Oh, look at you guys retweeting. Look at you over there blowing up those retweets. Oh, man. Look at you guys getting those Kiz Caps. Go show us some love. Show some love over there. All right, Gwen. No problem. I see you in the mod chat. Rescuer said, made it. Perfect timing, Rescuer. Thanks for being here. Jay coming in 2 streams in a row. I've been able to catch your stream. You know it, Jay. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun, man. Again, long time supporter and follower of the stream, Jay, hanging out as well. There's the first stream I can see from the start. Well, there you go, Specimen. There you go. I like doing bonus streams. Sometimes I do them in the afternoon. Sometimes I do them in the morning. Whatever I can kind of finagle and get going, that's what I try to do. It takes a lot of time and effort to get all this stuff going behind the scenes. But I try to, I just try to have some fun. Try to play some games I really enjoy. And I think it's contagious, I think. Kale saying, how goes, kids? Going awesome, man. Going awesome. Feel like I got lots of momentum right now. Rocking it to getting this stuff done. I'm getting done. I can stream a bit more. Working on that health, always balancing the real life and, the wife and kids and what they need to do and all of that. My daughter just had her birthday today. Well, it's really yesterday. On Friday, she turned 14. So achievement unlocked. Got my daughter to 14 now, just 4 more years. Get her to 18 and then get her out of the house, go to college. Bye-bye. Daddy gonna take long naps in the afternoon. When you're gone. Of course, I got my other daughters who still got another 6 years. So there you go. But hopefully by 16, there won't be much I need to do. They could drive themselves to school or go to do their own stuff while I take long naps or play more games. That sounds like fun. There you go. Boss Ace coming in, says, Kismet, thank you for being such a positive influence on Twitch, my friend. I do a lot of lurking, but your positivity helps me a lot with my dealing with my PTSD. Well, thank you, Boss Shanks. That's what my stream is all about. It's more than games. It's more than being an artist. It's more than just coming in and watching somebody play games. I want it to be that experience where you can come in, get a little boost in your day, get a little bit of a little sprinkling of joy in your day, because I think that's my purpose. And finding your purpose in life is tough. It is a tough thing because you're like, what am I supposed to do? Why am I here? Right? So I believe this is the next thing in my life, and I hope to get to do it to the very last minute. So we're going to do it right now. We're going to do it right now. Happy birthday to her. Thank you so much. I will let her know that you guys said happy birthday. Yeah, she is a sweetheart and a handful at the same time. She is the slowest smart child I know, meaning that she takes forever to get ready for bed. She takes like 45 minutes. She takes like 40 minutes to get up and get ready. Oh, man, it's very, very frustrating because I'm the type of person I get up, I get ready, and I'm one thing, next thing. My wife's the same way. Next thing. One of my daughters the same way. But 2 of my daughters are like, hold on, let me just take 20 minutes to get out of the bed. It's very frustrating because, you got lots of stuff to do in your day. So every minute that you waste is very, very tough. And also it takes away from the minutes like, you want to go out with your family later, or you want to go do something else, or you might want to do videos so I can get them out to you guys, right? All those minutes are lost, and I'm that type of person. I used to be a workaholic when I was young, but then again, it was just me, right? I was going out with my girlfriend at the time, who eventually became my wife for the last 26 years, but it was really all about me. And I would, I'd work all the time because I love doing it, and really, they paid me next to nothing, I would do it, but they paid me a lot. They paid me salary plus overtime, plus I was the boss. Working with millions of dollars of equipment, so they paid me big money. So I like that big money, and I like to spend lots of big money, which I did because I said, who thinks they're going to live past their 30s anyway? So I spent crazy tons of money, but I had a great time, and I will never forget all the people I met and all the times I got to do all sorts of amazing stuff in my life, and I can look back at that time and say, "Ooh, that was a fun time." But that's not my goal now. My goal now is just to spread as much joy and as much happiness and just take that love and amplify it. I feel that's what my job is, to amplify that love and then blast it out for everybody else, for you, right? Because, you know, you're going to have negativity in your day all day and you just want a little bit of positivity and maybe play a little bit of games too. Let's go. Let's play some Astroneer. Let's go, everybody. Thanks for being here. All right, we're ready. Oh, man, we've been crushing this game or what? We've been crushing it. We've been destroying it. Peep's been going, woo, look at that mega base. I think we're going to even take it to a whole nother level today. We're going to take it because we're taking another little sip. We got the cherry Nuka-Cola on point. We've got our second place powered up, as well as we learned an important thing last time. Is actually just doing the clip for that, a highlight of me just having that moment on stream. You know, when you have that moment in your life, all of a sudden out of nowhere, your brain just like kicks in and just goes, and you're like, wow, wait a minute. Now I understand, right? Now I understand. It's like being slapped in the face or hit by lightning. And we learned something last time, which I don't want to spoil unless we do it now. But of course, that highlight will roll out on my YouTube channel at some point. All right, so we're here on the second planet right here. And let's see what we're going to do today. Here on the second planet, we're on DeSolo right here. And we got that one unlocked. And now we can travel between planets, which is pretty awesome. We can't carry anything, but we can put the stuff on our backpack. Anything we can put on our backpack, we can then jump between planets. So we don't need to actually take anything on our ship if we don't want to, because we could just grab stuff that we're looking for, put it in our backpack, and take it with us if we just need a small amount. But what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, obviously go to the next planet and work on that one. I'm feeling Kaltor because that has a lot of the stuff that we need. Also got hydrogen and sulfur over there. And then just kind of work our way across in difficulty level. I think that ought to be very meticulous in that way. And I feel a little bit like Jack Black every time I get in here. If you guys are not familiar with Jack Black's YouTube channel, every time it's Jablinski Games. So every time he gets on there, and I love it because he's just so good. He's just so good. It reminds me of the old YouTube. Before it became all commercialized and before, you know, YouTube, you know, just really cared about the big people on YouTube and didn't give a about the small people like they are doing now. They don't promote the small guy. They don't help the small guy. They just promote, you know, the traditional media now and the big movie stars and the, you know, and that's 99% of what they do is promoting those big peeps. And then everybody else is just like, nah, we don't care about you. That's pretty much their deal, even though they'll never say that. But Jack Black's on there, and basically every time he comes on, he's like, Jablinski Games. Oh, we're going to play some games next time. We're going to play the Elgato. We're getting it hooked up and whatever. And then the next time, no games. And the next time, no games. And the next time, he just says it every single time, like that spreadsheet that I've been trying to get done. It's my bad. I was supposed to get it to Gwen, who said she would help me with it, but I haven't done so. So just think that's going to be like a running joke now. It's going to be a running joke in this stream of me just saying, next time, everybody, next time. But it does require lots of work, so I have to choose. Do I do the spreadsheet or do I do the videos? And I'm way behind on the videos, so I'm going to say videos first, and then we'll come back to that spreadsheet. Don't worry, we'll get it going. We'll spend some time on it. I'll probably have some time later today to unlock that achievement. Let's go. Let's go. Now, where am I going? I need some graphite. That's what I need. All right, where is our centrifuge? There it is. All right. So what we want to do is, of course, make some graphite. Oh, there's some on the centrifuge. That makes it super easy. Let's go ahead and put some dirt in there. I got a bag of dirt. That's a little small generator. Get out of there. Need this one. There we go. All right, so we're going to make a packager to get us started. Now, I realize that once you have that world unlocked, I don't necessarily need this thing here, right? And I could go make some more and do all of that. And I could go ahead and make some more of these batteries and all of that. But you know what? That's time and effort and materials and all of that. When I could just do the same thing I've been doing, like this, and just bring these with me to every single planet. So all I have to do is package them up, take them with me, and I'm good, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to package all this stuff up. We're going to go ahead and start with our little seat there. And then we're going to go ahead, press the right buttons, Kismet. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and put this in here. And sometimes I do talk about myself in the third person, just so you know. We're going to go ahead and put this over here. So this way we don't have to remake it. You don't have to watch me go get the resource and all that. I think it's not really worth it to have to redo all of that every single time. So we're just going to be smart and utilize it as best we can. And then over here, we're going to make some more graphite. Perfect. Oh, look at that. You guys crushed that first 500. Now, if you guys go crush the next 5, I'm going to double the Kiz Caps right now. If you go and retweet right now, we get 10 retweets. We're going to double it. Instead of giving you 1,000, we're going to give you 2,000 right now for working together as a crew. Let's do it. Hey, Boss Hanks, again, welcome. Thanks for being here. And again, thank you so much for that. Those kind words. You know, those are the things that get me out of the bed every day. Those inspiring quotes in my chat. I do save all of them. I literally have hundreds of them over the last 4 years. And I read 5 of them every day to get me inspired to do videos or get me inspired to work very hard on the stream or do new overlays or work with my stream team or work with my mods or work with or sponsors or whatever it is. Because that is a lot of work and I love it. I really enjoy the moment when it's done. Sometimes doing it, the grinding part of it is rough. But when it's done and I send it out to you guys and you guys open it, it's really exciting and all of that. So I'm grinding that all out. We'll get that going on. And I got lots to do tomorrow, so I will try to work on that spreadsheet. Big time. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, I need to get the ship first. What happened there? Oh, I didn't get to... What happened there? Something weird happened there. I only got... Well, no, I already converted it. I was like, where did my other one go? My brain. Alright, there it is. Alright, we're going to take this. Put up that. Get that ready for the next planet. We've got our medium battery. Now, we don't need to take these resources. We're just going to go ahead and leave those behind for now. We've got a rover seat. We've got a nice medium battery we can take on us. We don't need to take the canister. We can probably make more of those. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to take any canisters at all. Let's go ahead and fire up some more graphite. Actually, I got a better idea. Hold on. Let's do this. There we go. All right, we're gonna get this going. And again, we don't really need the power here now. It's already powered up, so there's no real reason to have a massive amount of power here, unless I, wanted to do something like shape all this out. But a lot of these resources we can get on other planets for now. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and shape this out just to get the dirt, so we can get ourselves some graphite. I remember there was some graphite around here somewhere, but it's faster just for me to do this. How we looking? We're looking good. All right. Looking good. Oh, here we go. We're getting the lots and lots of love up in here. You know what? I forgot to replay. Let's replay those again. We got Big JP coming in with a massive 22 months. 22 beautiful months. Oh, love. Thank you so much. Burnt Labs coming in as well. Mr. coming in with a host as well. Mr. Makala. Hopefully I'm butchering that name. I just know I am. I can sense it. I can sense it, but hey, much love. I appreciate you being here. Big time. I kind of feel like we should move that over there, and then we can put these over here. There we go. I noticed that if you take that thing off, it prioritizes the side without the stacks first. So a great thing to do is take that off if you're putting your canisters in there, because it'll put it back on this side, and then when you process it, it'll put it on the other side. Very, very cool Kismet tip there. We're going to go ahead and just move this off to the side. Oh, or we're gonna convert that. One or the other. Make some more graphite. What do we got over here? I forgot what we got. Medium wind turbines. Oh yeah, a bunch of wind turbines. Let's take that with us. Just take a couple of those. We got these ones left here. We can go ahead and leave these here. Actually, you know what? We can just take them like... We're going to eventually... We'll probably have to come back and get this large storage. Like this. You know what? While we're here, let's... You know what? Let's just stack let's just stack this up. Let's just do it. Let's stack the deck in our favor. We'll go ahead and put all of this in here like this. Put that up there. Get this. This, and then this, and more graphite. And package all this stuff up. So again, we don't need to save this stuff for a rainy day. Today's the day. There we go. And again, stack that in there real nice. Over here, same thing. Alright, we're going to have to do a couple trips, and that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to have plenty of room. Plenty of room to get that done. Look at that, see? You see the potential there now? How much stuff we can go ahead and repackage in there? A lot of stuff. I forget what the main thing is on this planet. Let's see. What is the thing? If we wanted to take the main stuff out of here, what is it? Hey, Dark Void, what's up? Thanks for being here. Good morning, Skip of the Damned. Thanks for being here in the stream. Howlin' Rabbit saying, good evening, everyone. How's the night treating? Treating great, man. I'm having a good time. So odd how things change after Google bought YouTube. Yeah. I don't think it's Google at all. I think it's just incompetence at YouTube. I'm sorry. That's just a straight up honest thing. They're just making bad choices. That bell, stupid choice. If I press subscribe, I want to see every single video from that person. I don't want to press subscribe and then hit another button to get the subscription of the reason why I pressed subscribe in the first place. That's dumb. That bell thing is stupid. Take that bell thing back out again. Revert it back to the way it was. When I hit subscribe, I want to see every single video. There's no point in having two buttons for the same thing. Why would I subscribe and only want to see a portion of the videos? It makes no sense. Somebody up really high up thought that was a brilliant idea, and they were probably looking at the end numbers and all of that stuff, but they didn't look at it from a viewer's perspective, right? Or someone who actually puts out videos perspective. They looked at it in a numbers perspective, and whenever you do numbers, I find if you can't see beyond the numbers, you fail. You fail at what you do. You're like, oh, well, you know what? If we make a flip phone after the iPhone comes out, the numbers say, because of the past numbers, will say that, it's going to be a huge success. No, it's not, bro. It's not going to be success. You got to be smart enough to go, hey, man, we got to be better than the iPhone. We got to be better than the other product. We got to be smarter than that than make those foolish choices. This is my take on it, because that's a huge fail. Huge fail on their part. The second they screwed up the comments, the second they screwed up, they added that dumb bell. They added all of that stuff. It just makes it harder as a YouTuber, because I don't want to hit the bell. I don't want to be notified every single time. I want the videos in my sub feed. I want those videos in my feed every single time. That's why I took the time to hit the subscribe button. If I didn't want to see those videos, you know what I would do? I'd hit the subscribe button again, which would then unsubscribe me, right? So, again, dumb choices by smart people, right? I'm sure they're super smart people. I'm sure they're getting paid like crazy, millions of dollars, but not smart. But not smart in the way that YouTube works. I think that was a huge mistake. They continue to make bad choices. They continue to hey, we're going to help the big streamers, and when big streamers screws or big not streamer, but most streamers too, but big content creators like traditional television. We're going to help the movie stars. We're going to help all the people who don't need help. They don't need help. You know what? Know who needs help? The guy who has 100 subscribers, and he's trying to get noticed, and he's putting out amazing content, and there's no way he's going to be able to go up against these millions and billions of dollars that these gigantic companies are paying to be on YouTube. There ain't no way. There ain't no way he's going to move up to that level without having a massive amount of backing, without having that exposure and all of that stuff. So I think that's when YouTube switched over and failed, right? Switched over and failed at that moment. And until they get themselves righted, I think they'll continue to fail. And continue to think. I think basically YouTube is like the Blockbuster video of social media. So watch out if you're a content creator. I mean, diversify, right? A little YouTube, a little Twitter, a little Facebook, a little Twitch, and whatever else you want to do, so you can survive. Because there ain't no way to climb that thing. And I spent a lot of time on those videos, and I literally, since that ad apocalypse, I just buried in there. I mean, all the little content creators got screwed over big time when the big guys make mistakes. So there you go. That's the honest truth of that, at least from my point of view. Taking myself to bed. Gonna cuddle up. I just having trouble sleeping. Sorry to hear that. Gonna keep it going, but they added their algorithm to YouTube, which is why it changed. Yeah, their algorithm. Well, you got to think that they're in an impossible task because they are just literally getting inundated by videos every single day. Literally just thousands and thousands of videos being uploaded. But that's still no excuse. If that's your job, is to curate those videos, and then especially their kids thing got screwed up, and there was inappropriate videos in there. My kids used to watch that too. I said, oh well, I used the kids video and I took the other YouTube video thing off there because I thought they were safe. And I've walked past there a few times and go, what the heck are you watching? And then I banned them from watching YouTube Kids because it was a bunch of inappropriate videos in there. I mean, it's not like it was bad, but it was enough to where me as an adult could get the underlaying thing that shouldn't have been there. They didn't get it. They were kids. They were really young then. I mean, they probably don't understand that is wrong, which is why I'm like, okay, I'm taking that out of there until they get that fixed. So, that's the way it goes, right? That's the way it goes until they're an appropriate age where even if that stuff slides through there, it's going to be appropriate for them. So, as a parent, you have to watch what your kids are watching, man. Don't just let them go free and just do whatever because the world's a dangerous place. You know that. You know that as parents. You've been around. I've been around 17,000 days. I've met hundreds of thousands of people, and I can tell you, the world is not a fair thing or a safe thing. That's for sure. In fact, the world and life is stacked against you. It's stacked against your actual survival. So you got to kick butt, man. You got to get up every day and say, today's the day. I'm going to do it. We're going to play some games. That's what we're going to do. All right. So there we go. And again, that's my take on it. I hope that, I always have an optimistic feel, right? An optimistic thing. I'll go in and say, look, this is how you can hit home runs. This is how you can bring it back. Here's how you can connect with your people who are there on YouTube and whatnot. But you know what? Those people are up in their gilded tower. They're making millions of dollars. They don't know what the heck is going on with a regular dude. They don't know. They don't want to know. You know what they want to do? They want to get that fat paycheck, and then they want to go home at the end of the day. That's how you can tell people are just phoning it in, right? They want to put the minimum amount of effort in, get the maximum amount of cash in their pocket, and feel like they're Mr. Special Pants. Me, I don't do that. I just do what I love to do, and everything else just falls into place. I don't waste my time with the rest of that stuff. When you do things on ego, it's always a fail. Always a fail. All right, we're going to go ahead and snag this. Stick that over there. We got ourselves another power thing here. Right there. Let's see, what else we want to bring? Feeling like we're going to need to get some more stuff for Rooney here. Got any more canisters just laying around before I make some more? Got a ton of resin over here. Haha. Look at that. Oh, there they are right there. I thought I had some more. Let's find a home for this. All right. So I was going to look up what the heck is on this planet. Let's see. So I can't remember what the heck these things equal, so I always have to look them up on my little chart I made over here. Let's see. Wolframite. I wish they'd just tell you what the heck the name of it is. Tungsten. Oh, we're going to need some of that. And sulfurate with no gases. Really? There's no gases here when we bought the gases thing? Hold on. We got the gases thing right here. There's no gases. There are 0 gases here. Well, that was a fail. Let's get this thing out of here. Ain't gonna do us no good here. Then we're taking it on the road. We're gonna need definitely some more. Put this over here. We're definitely gonna need some more dirt or Rooney. Now, again, the cool thing is when you get to this point when you have the diamond edge, when you have all the stuff queued up and ready to go, and you can dig really fast, it makes this easy. You don't have to run out and grab a ton of resources all the time. You don't have to go out and try to find the graphite. You just literally just dig all this out. Just flatten the world a little bit, and you'll get crazy tons of dirt. I ran out of power, but that's okay. I got a little power thing on me. I feel like we could shape this out a little bit too. How we looking? See, all of them are green except for the one that's orange. That's the one we need to work on. So we'll run over here. Oh, why is our tethers not working here? Let's just a little bit of that action. A little bit of this action. Very nice. Shape this down. And we're full. I love this part here like this, right? You don't have to go down there. You have to be close to stuff. You can click stuff from far away. Really, really like that about this game. Again, look at this priority here. See, it's going to switch there. That one's going to switch down when it pulls the other one up. And then more graphite. Right there. Again, there's tons of graphite on here. We saw it. We went and got it. But we need to take this with us. Right here. You know, we could double up on that too. Let's take this out of here. Let's take this. We snap. No, we can't snap that on that side. Ah, that's a bummer. All right, so we'll have to take that first. Like so. Fill that up. We'll put that on that side. I like how these things are sideways and still running. That's funny. All right. And we'll leave one power unit here for that. This is chemistry lab, which is weirdly facing the wrong way. Man, we should make another one of these too. Yeah, make another one of those shelters. All right, more graphite. Let's keep it going. Take that out of there. Nice. All right, so the next thing we want to do is get this thing. And on there, start that going there. You want to have as many things going at once. It makes it more efficient. I do the same thing in real life. Like right now, I'm streaming to you guys. I'm recording. I'm sending it up to Twitch. I'm also processing videos. I'm uploading videos to YouTube. All at the same time. Right now, simultaneously. Because that's the way I roll, everybody. The more you can get done in the day, you know what I mean? The less you got to do tomorrow. That's what I try to do. I try to get a bunch of things running at once. Good morning. Good morning, Dark Void. Let's see. Not going to keep it because I added over. That's why I changed. Exactly. I upload stuff for myself, yet got 18 views in one vid. There you go. There you go, man. I get about 20 to 50. Sometimes I get as high as 10 to 15,000. I think my highest video has like 40,000. It's just a random clip of me finding. It was funny. It's like a random clip from the stream of me finding Mr. Handy on day 1 from Fallout Shelter. Just random. And of course, I have tons of videos in there where I've spent 6, 8, 10, 40, 100 hours on doing these really complex guides and really giving some deep insight that's like very concise. And then I'll have like, 50 views. Right? So it's like, is it worth my time? Is it worth me to spend 11 hours doing that? Or should I be streaming? Or should I be, helping with family? Or should I be doing something else? That stuff always is a tough choice. Tough choice. All right, let's see what we got going on the next one. Again, let's take a look here. Again, just kind of do some pre-planning here. And we're going to try to get some of that wolframite before we leave, too. What is it? We're looking for very sunny, low wind. All right, so we want to take this solar over here, too, if we can. Because it ain't going to do us no good here because we're not going to be here. Bam. All right, it's a big one. All right, so we definitely have to come back for that. We'll put that one at the top. We'll put this at the bottom. What else can we take? I think we're going to take a stack of loot here with us. It's wolframite. Let's see. We got ceramic. Now, the trick is where the heck is it? Where is it? And how do we get it up here to the surface? So, let's go ahead and leave these canisters here. And I'm just going to drop that other one on the ground. Don't really need these tethers. I'll leave those here. We'll package that. You know what? I think we probably have enough turbines. So we'll leave those here. Like so. Like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to be smart about this. And we're going to take this. And we're going to stick it over here. Like so. Then we're going to let's go ahead and leave the packager here. I always like to have a canister on me because I do like the shape. Okay. So now we need some of that wolframite, and by the way, we have it powered up, so we don't have to run all the way down anymore. We can literally just click on the center of the planet, and boom, off we go. Brainwash the kids early. Are you on Caldor? You mentioned looking up the primary resource on the planet. No, I'm on the other one. I'm on the second one. This one, De Solo, and then I'm going to Caldor. So I was looking to see. What if it had very sunny, so I can bring solar power. Though I bring wind anyway, but I'm going to bring the solar power there. Like this one is high sun. This has very high sun, but this has low wind. And then this one here has gases none, so that's kind of a waste. Oh, that's a waste there. But here, this one has, oh, that one also has gases none. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. There's no reason to take that one. I'm glad we looked at that. Wait. Sylvia? No. Caldor. That has hydrogen and sulfur, so that's good. We might have already put one there, too, by the way. We'll find out when we get there. Okay, here we are at the center of the planet. Now we're about to do some really trippy stuff. Woo! Woo! All right. And then we'll run up this way. And we'll see where the stuff is, and if it's easier that way, then we'll go that way. If it's easier this way, we'll go this way. Oh, look out! Lauren the Short coming in with a massive host there. We're getting rated, everybody. Look out, getting that raid love, coming into the stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming in with Lauren. My name is Kismet. Let's see. I'm sliding all over the place. Thanks for being here, everybody. Again, my name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm a partner streamer. I play lots of games. Today is a bonus stream. We're playing, of course, some Astroneer, one of my favorite new games that I started playing. You're like, well, Kismet, this has been out forever. Well, it has been in early access, but then, of course, it has released. I've had it actually in my library for a while. Really, really enjoyed. Of course, I also play lots of other things. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I make millions, billions, even trillions in various games right now. We're being the Space Tycoon, where we're, of course, collecting massive amount of materials. We're coring all these planets. We're powering up because we got the tools and we got the talent now to make it happen. So, of course, yes, I do play. Good to see you in the chat, Lauren. The follow back in the days of 7 Days to Die. You were my first big host. Thank you. I've literally hosted hundreds or actually thousands of people now over the last 4 years. I love Astroneer as well. Awesome, Lauren. Yes, I do love to go out. I call it the Kismet Love Train, where people come in and show lots of love to my channel. And then what we do here in my channels, of course, we bring you a little positivity, a little sprinkle of joy into your day. Because, you know, life ain't easy. And I'm going to just tell it to you straight. I'm sure you already know. It ain't easy. Everybody trying to bring you down and try to be negative and tell you you can't do what you can do. Well, I'm telling you, you can do whatever you want to do because I'm living proof. I'm not just telling you. I've done it. I was disabled in the bed 4 years ago. I had to give up my epic job at Apple where I worked from home. I know. All I had to do was walk upstairs in my office and go to work every single day. I worked with some of the top people in the world. Incredibly great job. I got ill. I got sleep apnea and vertigo. I could no longer do it. I'm telling you, that's a depressing moment in your life when you've worked your whole life toward that one thing. But then again, my doctor eventually told me after seeing 11 doctors for about a year and a half to try to solve the problem, he said, basically, you're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life. But then I had a choice. I could lay down and die, let my wife take care of me in some hospital bed for the next, I don't know how many years until I'm dead, or I can get up and learn to live with it and do something else in my life that I can do with my conditions. And guess what? Here I am 4 years later, purple check mark, partner streamer, thanks to all of your love out there as well. So this is all to everyone who's in my chat right now, everyone coming in. Huge thanks. Of course, huge thanks to my streamer pals like Lauren coming in, hosting the channel. I never require anybody to host my channel or hit subscribe or donate or any of that stuff, but I always, always, always appreciate every single person who does. I appreciate you coming in with your favorite streamer. I love to see that. It just makes me have joy in my day when I see people come in my channel from their favorite streamer's channel and just like blow up the stream and like, yay, well, raid. I love that. And I love to do that also at the end of my stream. And I've done it for basically for 4 years nonstop. Every single stream, at the end of every single stream, I'll raid or host somebody and show them some love. So again, I'm living proof that you can go out there and do it. Don't listen to all those people negative. Don't take their negativity and set it on your shoulder. It ain't your job to carry it around. Knock it off of there. Look at this. Look at those shoulders. I don't take other people's negativity and carry it around. It's not my job. You know, it took me a long time to learn that. Your job is to go do what you love to do. And if you love to watch Twitch, you come in, you hang out. There's a lot of epic people in the channel. Feel free to go in there and say hello. They'll say hey back to you. Or if you're doing your homework or you're hanging out with your special someone or whatever you're doing, just chilling out tonight. Of course, Friday into Saturday now. Some of you still on Friday. Some of you on Saturday. Some of you in the middle of Saturday right now. Thank you for being here because you know you'll always find a bunch of positivity here in my channel. And a lot of epic people hanging out in the chat as well. There you go. I work from home. I do the same. Still, you know, and people say, Kismet, do you do this for a living? Well, I do it for a living, but I put every single penny back into the stream and try to help other streamers as well through my stream team and by hosting people and promoting other peeps as well. Because again, I think that's my mission now. And the rest of my life is just to bring a little joy, just a little tiny bit in people's day, every single day. So I'll continue to do so until the very last moment. Here we are. We're looking for that tungsten right there. So we know we've got some of that here on this side. I don't know where it's at, but we're going to hunt it down. Let's go. Let's hunt that down right here. So we must have found it somewhere. Or maybe I just left it there because I don't see any other tethers. I did tether out this way. We might have to get us some tethers there. We don't have any compound there, but we can always get some more. I always found that it's actually easier just to scan those than to take them back. It takes too much time to carry them back. We've definitely got some clay over this way. Oh, look at this clay going on. And again, we might have to get some compound. We should have probably brought those tethers. So I don't see I've marked it. Now, what I do on each planet is I mark what's on each level. So what I do is I collect one thing from that particular level, and I throw it down right here so I'll know basically what's there. Now, sometimes I just throw resources there, and I forget what the heck is on that level. Normally, I put it right here. This looks like extra resources over here. So this looks like it's got quartz, and we did see quartz over there. We did see clay. So let's go ahead and get that clay, and let's go ahead and make this just so. And we can see there's quartz over that way. And one of the things we can do, of course, in this game is shape. I love to shape like this. Very, very cool. I'm really loving this game. If you've not discovered it yet, huge recommend. Huge recommend for this. You like any type of space games. If you like a game that's really chill, this is the one to do. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's really, really well done. The mechanics of the game are exceptionally well done. Big up to Astroneer. There we go. Hello, Death Cat. Thanks for being in here. Appreciate it. Sir Avin coming in as well. Hello and good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on what your time zone is. Let's see. A little bit of fun going on in here. Now, again, I'm looking for any other resources that we might have had in here. Again, get up here on the high side. Oh, there we go. We have a little bit of this in here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next planet, and we're going to power that planet up as well. Now, I always find it's a good idea to first explore and get an idea of what's in each and every location. Like right here, we're getting that idea of what's here just by dropping that stuff here, and this will tell us. All right, and then we won't take this stuff up. We'll leave it there so that we know it's there, right? And then we'll go ahead and just put our extras right over in this one, like that. And I usually put it by the ramp. I usually put it by the ramp so it gives me an idea. And what we'll do is go ahead and just run in a certain direction. Now, this is very dangerous to do, to run in a certain direction, because what will happen is very easy to get lost. But I'll use these bridges to try to find my way back. A bit like this. Now, you can run out of oxygen really easy as well. And I'm just kind of shaping my way in this certain direction. You can also take a look, right? Just go perfectly south and see where that takes you. Got some glowy things over that way. No resources this way. Very weird. Very weird laying one there. Get rid of that. I'm trying to find an open area. Now, one of the things I do find... Whoa, look out. One of the things I do find is shaping this out here. We'll get rid of that guy. Is shaping out the walls does help a lot because it does give you a more 360-degree view as you're going along. And you never know, you might find something. But, of course, watch out. Watch out for that energy there. And watch out for these guys. They will get you. Yeah, some research going on there. Not seeing many resources. Let's just go ahead and shape through here so we get lucky, find anything. Again, look at that view. There we go. Now, we got to watch out we don't run out of resources and we don't run out of air. Because that's what we're doing right now. Now, see, I can see these bridges. Those bridges are going to help me tremendously to find my way back without using beacons, without using tethers, and using your resources in that way. Ooh, there we go. So we found our way back. I'm not seeing any actual tungsten on this level. So let's go ahead and head back up. Now, you can, of course, bring a vehicle down here. You can go through all of that. But we're just trying to load up our backpack here with some tungsten. So we'll go up one more level. We'll see what we got over here. We've got ammonium, laterite, and astronium. And we've got some extra resources over there. So no tungsten I'm seeing. On this level, you never know. It might be hiding around here somewhere. Let's go take a look along our tethers. And of course, this is sending me resources, power and air from the surface. You can also build bases underground as well. Let's see. Kismet, you didn't mark it, but already take it out. The graphite just now. Yeah, I'm actually going to just use the graphite. I didn't see any graphite along my tethers. I think there might have been some there. I didn't see it. I just grabbed that. Oh, yes. Here it is. All right. I can see it right there. Again, didn't mark it on here. My bad. Let's go ahead. Get it going on. See, now what I do is I typically will just mark the direction with tethers of the stuff I'm looking for. Like this. And then I'll come back later and just rock it, right? I might as well get all of it. Might as well get as much of it as I can. And then just before I run out of power there, I'm good. And there we go. Very nice. Now, of course, if we had some more tethers, we could tether our way out there. But now we have all the stuff that we need. Now, I'm going to do something kind of fun. Here with our tungsten. We're just going to go ahead and run it back where we came from. Oh, look at this. Man, I wish I had learned that at the beginning of the game. That would have been so much easier. But there you go. I love to discover stuff the hard way. I like to play an old school way. I never look anything up. I don't typically ask people to tell me stuff. No spoilers, that kind of stuff in my stream. No backseat gaming. Unless we're doing something like Learn to Play, right? Where I need your guys' help to help me learn that particular game. Usually from sponsored games that I'm probably not going to have enough time to play all the way through. I'll go ahead and ask you guys for your help. Alright, so we got that going. I feel like we want to go ahead and expand this a little bit. We'll go ahead and move this over there. And just to save us some time, we're going to go ahead and drop this in here like this. There we go. Now we know where tons and tons of this is. I kind of feel like we could probably fall down a little bit there. I feel like we probably could, and then we did. All right. Now we'll just go ahead and shape our way up a little bit there, and we'll use that edge to jump our way back up. There we go. I feel like we could cut straight across, right? I'm seeing that right here, little I can see my tether that we circle back with right there. I'm feeling like we could just cut across here and save some time, right? Literally just run here. It looked like we already did it too by using these ladders. And that should take us right to where we want to go. I believe, yeah. That definitely looks like a shortcut. Right down here. There we go. Oh, hello. Now, I don't know if I really need this research. I've pretty much unlocked everything in my things so far, but I don't know, maybe in the future I'm going to need it. Let's go ahead and just now grab all this stuff. There we go. That actually a working one back there? No, just debris. I'm obsessed with finding that debris. Very, very obsessed. All right, again, we have a shortcut here somewhere. I want to be looking for where that shortcut is. I think it's right up here. Right here. Okay. Now, here's a little trick. If you want to kind of remind yourself of something, just kind of shape up a little dot there. And then when you're running along, you go, oh, okay, there's that thing, right? Or you can go ahead and just like attach it sideways like this, which will help you. But one of the problems, of course, we just broke our tether there. We want to make sure that's good. Something's shooting at me over here. Bye-bye, sucker. All right, and we'll take our shortcut back. Look at that tether that goes right around there. It makes me want to just drill right through the front there. Drill right through the front. Okay. Here we go. All right, we'll go one more round, I think. Then we'll have a bunch of it just laying around here. And there we go. HST. I don't know what that means, but thanks for being here. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Who is that? Bad King Kong coming in. Also, Master coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat or not. I am very lurker friendly. You want to come in and do your lurk, get the lurky lurk on, go for it. Go for it. I'm not going to call you out. I'm not going to, go through the list of names in my chat. I find that's a little bit invasive. If you want to just chill and have a fun time, you are in the right place. Look at all that loot. Holy mackerel. That's a lot of sweet loot. A lot of sweet loot right there. I feel like there's a tether going around that other side. Let's just take a little peek this way. Take a little peeky peek. Bye-bye, bad guys. Oh, yeah. Right there. Look at that little shortcut action. Shortcut action there. Whee! Low gravity. Low gravity for the win. All right, we're going to go ahead and take these with us. And slide down. One of my favorite things to do in this game, other than floating, is the sliding. We're going to go ahead and slide down. Oh, wait. Nope. That's not what we want to do. That's right. We changed that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take my tethers out of there. Oh, we can't do it because we already have resources on us. All right. So we could have took the tethers out of there. And I should remind myself that I don't want to go down there because I do that kind of by instinct. But that's okay. We're just going to shape it out like this, which is going to tell us, hey, don't go that way because that's not the way you want to go. You want to go this way because it's much easier to get to the core if you go ahead and take this little shortcut right over here. And we just basically walk along this thing. It's like anti-gravity boots or gravity boots that is attaching yourself to these things here, which allows you to run toward the core, which we've cored every planet, but we haven't powered every planet yet. Right now, we're getting prepped to go to the next planet and get that one powered up. So we're going to be doing that tonight. We know some secrets now that we can use to make everything work awesome. Woo! All right. And instead of running all this up, right, or making a ramp so I can bring my car down and do all of that, I can literally just say, forget that. We're going to go ahead and just teleport. And there we go. So we teleport back, and our base literally is right here. So we're going to go ahead and put that a little bit off to the side there. We're going to go ahead and fill this up. And I think you guys get an idea what the heck we're going to do next. We're going to go ahead and get that on there. Click this again. Back to the center. Because it's faster to go to the center than it is to run down from the surface. So I missed a few streams. Did I see a teleporter? Nope. No teleporters. I don't know what you're talking about. No teleporters in this stream. Yes, teleporter going on right now. It's teleporting us to the surface. You're going to see even more cool teleporter stuff in a bit. Right now, we're just trying to get our big booty up on this thing. Woo, woo, woo. Get up there. Sometimes a little awkward. Awkward. Embrace the awkward, everybody. Everybody has awkward moments. Just embrace it. One of my favorite pictures from TwitchCon last year was an incredibly awkward photo with Co Carnage, who I said, you know, Co, I'm not even going to bother you for a photo or whatever. I'm sitting there, and then my mod, Josie, says, well, I'm going to get a photo. And so she gets a photo with him. I'm like, okay, I'll get a photo. So I got a photo with him, and she took a picture. Josie took a picture of me with my mouth open. I'm like, and I have this weird expression in my face, which makes it even funnier. Which of course makes it my favorite picture now. Makes it my favorite picture from TwitchCon, because, you know, just embrace the silly stuff that happens to you in your life. It happens to everybody. You're not the only awkward person in the world. It'll happen to you again and again and again. So I just embrace it now and laugh along with everybody else, because you can laugh or cry, and I prefer to laugh myself. I prefer to have a good time. Woo! There we go. Again, lots of spinning around. Lots of running. Whee! Whoa! Whoa. Oh, look out. You can fall and die doing that. Okay, that wasn't a smart idea. I was going to test it and see if I could just fall all the way down. But then I realized about halfway that, wait a minute, I could fall and then hit and then die right there. But then, of course, I can always just, you know, teleport back in here, because I'll appear at my base up there. I could always teleport again. Now, this is way faster, I think. Oh, back to one. Way faster than, you know, running up and running out and running up and running out and doing all of that. And I could also carry a medium with me down there. I could have packaged it, carry it with me, and then run out at the same time. But I feel like this is way easier. Getting this going on. We're just collecting tons of resources. Now, later on, I'll probably come back if I really need to and build a ramp for my car to go down there, because I can take my car and just load it up with insane amount of resources if I wanted to. I think that's looking good. Just throw that out there. Again, we're loading up our ship over here. Like so. All right, I feel like we could get some more onto here. Just like that. Very nice. Okay, is there anything else we want to get except for ton? I think that's enough. I think we'll take those two. Then we'll take this this solar. We've got our atmosphere's condenser. We've got our car and our car thing that goes on it. We want to get one of these shelters. And I think that's it, right? I think that's pretty much it. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll get one more round of resources. And then we'll go from there. One more round. Let's do it. I hope that's not a spoiler, Rescuer. I hope that's not a spoiler, bro. Let's go. Now, again, I don't like to know anything about the game. I just like to play totally legit, and learn the hard way. Run around, get into trouble. Have some funs up in here. Whee! Whoa. I find this is way easier than make a ramp. I made a ramp before. It takes a lot of effort to make that ramp and angle it just right and then get down. On my first planet, I did that, and then I discovered this. This is so much easier. You just, from the level above the level you want to go to, from the level above the core, you just drill through there. And then, of course, you want to make yourself a ramp like this that's coming off of this thing. Otherwise, you can't get off of the thing, right? You want to jump a little bit to get up and off of there. I feel like I want to shape that in a little bit, too, so I don't keep falling down that little side edge. There we go. And then we run back up here. I'll shape this out so we just run along there. There we go. Hoof it up to the next level. Oh, here comes the biddies. Jay the Gamer Man coming in, showing that love. Thank you so much, Jay. Appreciate that. Let's show him some love in the chat, everybody. Appreciate those biddies. I know every single dime goes right back in the stream. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. I could have took my shortcut. I forgot about the shortcut. Woo. All right, then we got a couple more. I'm sure I've got some laying around. Big time. Maybe I just want to come in here and flatten this all out. Dig out every single bit of resources. And then lug it out of here in my car. That's what it makes me want to do. I mean, I'm that type of person that would go in here and shape the entire world until there was only the core left. And take every single bit of resources. But you know what? I only got so many minutes in life, so I can only do so much. I think that's good. All right, we got them all. Again, look at this. You can tell I've been through here. You know, look, more of it up there. Up there, and look, our thing's going to be... I bet you're going to find a tether on this side, too. Look at that. More there. Tons of good stuff. Tons of good stuff. Just want to peek and see if there's anything else, graphite or something. But apparently not. And again, I also feel like you could just drill straight through here. Oh, look what else is down here. Well, hello there. Hello there, my little friend. Let's just remind ourselves in the future, like this, that resource is up there. Yeah, well, look what we found on this level. Now, one of the cool things you can do is just carry it back. We'll just carry it back like this because we don't want to take up a slot in our thing. And we'll just carry it back. Of course, getting that oxygen in. You guys are getting a little nervous, weren't you? You're like, Kismet, you're going to die. You're going to die! So we're going to get back into it here. We're going to take our little short bridge. And now next time we come in here, we're like, oh man, we're looking for some of that. We'll know. Oh, I already got it marked there. Right? No, this is aluminum. And this is zinc. So somewhere there's aluminum on this level as well. There's ammonium. Of course, oh, that's a bye-bye now. That's a gone. That just fell through to the center of the planet. Oh, well, we know it's on this level. I probably should leave one there, but I'm not going to. Because what I just did was, when I click that, it actually will fall through. Oh, I could have just got the one down here. It'll fall through to this side. So if we go back and we started going that way, you might find it out there somewhere. But that's okay. Just one piece. No big deal. We're going to take the rest of this. Oh, knocking my tethers over. Still good. Still good. Whee! One more run down here. Now, again, this would be way easier if you brought your car down here and you could, you know, do three things full of it and then just drive right back up again. Which would be crazy. Crazy. That'd be some serious resources there. And I'll probably do that at some point with all the kind of rare resources that are not on my primary planet. And I will just bring a crazy ton of that back. But I'm finding this is going to be our fastest option here. Hey, kids, the chat. How's everyone? I'm doing awesome. I'm doing great. How you doing, Jay? Hope you're doing good today. We're going to play a bunch of games today. We're playing some Astroneer right now. Later on, might play some MLB. We'll see. We'll see. See if we can get some serious progress going here. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, nice. All right, we got that squared away, looking good. And we'll just go ahead and leave this extra stuff over here. I know some of you are like, Kismet, triggered. You got that stuff on the ground, bro. Triggered. All right. Now, of course, we want to take this stuff back to our main base. And all the rest of this stuff to the new place where we're going. So what we can do is basically go to one spot, go back to our main base, drop that off, grab some more mediums, bring it back with us, and so on, and do all of that, which is going to be great. But first, let's go ahead and take this to our next location. And again, we're going to need to look up the name here. I think it's the Caldor. Yeah, Caldor is our next location to go. So let's get in there. Let's go ahead and launch. Bye-bye, planet. Now, if I want to go back to my main planet, I can do that fairly easy. The problem is I can't bring all those resources. Oh, wait. I could bring those resources. Yeah, we could bring those resources, couldn't we? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll come back here, and then we can just go over there, because that's right. We unlocked the thing now. All right, here's our main base right there. You can see we've got our green thing there, so we're going to go ahead and head toward that base. Right over there. Oh, wait. I think I forgot to launch. I think that's just where we were. Yes, that's my bad. My bad. I forgot to hit the C button. I thought I did. I did not. Hey, we're here. And we're leaving again. Luckily, we have lots of fuel. Gotta watch that fuel at the bottom. You can run out fairly easy. There we go. All right. Now we're going to hit C, which is going to allow us, once it comes up, there we go. Hit C. It's going to allow us to go to another planet. And we're looking for Caldor. There's our satellite up there. Caldor is where we're going. Bam! Yeah, I just thought of a way to just like what we just did, where we went to the center and then we brought it back and forth. We could actually do that to our main base. And then, of course, we're looking for our beacon, wherever we put our beacon here. Normally, I go right by one of where these things are. I'm not sure. Do we fix the beacon here? I don't remember. I don't remember if we fixed our beacon. Now, I had the genius idea of making a base, but then I forgot to put a beacon there, so I don't know which one of these is on there. But I did come back and fix some of them. I'm not sure that I fixed this one. And normally, I'll pick a place that's really close to one of these. So we'll kind of just tool around a little bit here. We might have to take a few guesses. Luckily, we got some fuel to test it with. But it doesn't look like... I'm not seeing a beacon. We'd see it up in the sky if there was a beacon there. Kind of feel like that's probably the one, because that's pretty close to that beacon. And we're going to try to power up all these beacons. We're going to create another base, upgrade the base. Yeah, I'm feeling that one's really close. Let's just go around a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not seeing any beacons. Let's go ahead and try this one. Survey says... Don't see the base, though. This would be a great place to have the base, though. Yeah, this is definitely not it. That's too bad. That's a great place for a base. Let's just go right up here. This does not look familiar. I have a bit of a memory when it comes to maps and locations. If I'd been here, I would know because I'd probably shaped it out a bit. Of course, we'd have a base here. And whatnot. Man, why did I not build my base right here? That's a perfect place for a base. I probably clicked a different one other than this one, but that's okay. We'll go find it. Now, one of the problems we have right now, though, is I didn't bring any beacons to set this up, and I don't see anything we can use for beacons. Yeah, we should have brought some beacons as well. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. I had forgotten that I hadn't done the beacon. Let's look at our fuel down there. Still looking good. Let's go ahead and launch. We know it's not that one. That's really close to the thingy. So that one is a no. I see something down there. Something down that way. Where, oh, where did our base go? I'm feeling maybe this one here. Maybe that one. See something down there, right there. Yeah, this one. Let's go see. We'll see when we get there because our base will be sitting there when we land. I usually build a base fairly close to where I land. Yep. There it is. You can see my tethers and all of that. All right, we found the base. And it's fairly good distance away from our actual beacon. It's over there. I kind of feel like that other place is a better place for a base, though we've already cored it over here. So, good question. Good question. Oh, we also need a landing pad up here, too. We need a beacon. We need a landing pad. Let's go ahead and take this up here. Oh, yeah. This is the one we built up on top. I remember this one now. We built this up on top here. And we'll go ahead and just tie in our thing here. But we did take our... I see we took our auctionator with us. So we do need an extra auctionator as well. So let's go ahead and just put our vehicle here for now. And let's go take a look and see how far away... see how far away the actual beacon is from here. Because I might just pack this whole entire place up. And then we can just recore the planet now that we have the ability to core really, really quickly. It doesn't look that far. Wow, look at that ammonium around there too. Very nice. I feel like we could move our base over there and just have the ability to access, change the access direction of our base down here the other way. We'll go ahead and move all this stuff as well. All right, let's go take a look at our base down here. Our base is actually underground in this particular location. Whoa there, Mr. Speedy. Yeah, so our base is actually right here. All of our functions and all of that stuff is right here. Look at all these resources. Holy moly, lots of copper and ceramic laying around. This is making one of these big things right there. Very nice. Very nice looking base. Definitely have tons and tons of resources that we could utilize. You can see our power is channeling down to the next area. Oh, we channeled it to here, and then we channeled it down there. What do we got down here? Oh, we got like a second area of our base. Nice. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this copper laying here. So this is our copper base for sure. And we got more stuff down there. But what we really need down here is we need the ability to do a beacon. So let's go ahead and head back up here. Oh, I didn't bring anything on me either. On my character there. Definitely should have brought something on my character itself. We've got to have a little bit, I would think, here somewhere. A little bit of something. Oh, there's some aluminum. But I'm not seeing what we're looking for here. Tons of carbon. Let's just go take a little peek on this level. Shape that out. Gives a little three-dimensional view. Let's look up. Nope. Resin there. Do you like to widen those areas where it's really easy to widen? Go look the other way. We've been digging some dirt. We've got some research there. We've been shaping all this out. Oh, there it is. I could have sworn we had some here. Watch out for holes. Right there. Look out. Right here. There we go. Probably grab a little bit extra. Now look out. There's a hole down there. We could fall down that hole. Be real careful. Real careful. So we're going to shape that in. Like this. Huh. Not very well, apparently. There we go. All right. We'll shape that in case we come in here and we start falling. We don't follow our death. Now, did we give a shout out, by the way? I just thought of that. Oh, man, I'm running behind today. Did we give a shout out to Laura in the short? Let's go ahead and give another shout out, everybody. Do me a huge favor. Go over there. Show her some love on her channel. Go ahead and hit that follow button. We like to return love in this channel. We like to take it, amplify it, and send it back out again. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, so we got a little bit here. We can go ahead and create some beacons, which is what we need to do first. Tons of resources down here. So while we're running up here, there it is. Let's go ahead and just create one of those while we're running up. And we'll know which one is going to be our base. Now, the tricky thing is changing the direction of our base here, right? This is our primary base, is underground. So what we want to do is we want to change the direction, like there is west, right? So if we start digging up to the west and start shaping our way out of the planet, will we end up there? Well, I don't know. I don't know. That'll be part of the fun, to try to change the direction and put it by one of those things. I think that that is the smartest idea, is to put your base actually right next to one of those beacons, as long as it doesn't make annoying noises. Like one of my bases do that. It makes real annoying. It made wind noise. We moved it over there, and it was like non-stop wind. And then I realized it wasn't from that. It was one of the things that I had moved over there that was making that wind noise. But we're going to need to move it in that direction where the beacon is. So that this currently is in kind of a southwest direction, like so. So we're going to need to go there and then try to drill down to the same level and find our way back over there. And then we can move this entire base over to there. And we'll actually take all the stuff down below there and move that up there as well. I'm going to need to do a little bit of work here. A little bit of work, but we'll get it done up in here. So let's go ahead and put our beacon down. Eventually we'll move it. But now we know where our base is. So when we're coming in and out of here, we'll be good. And there's really nothing I don't think we need to take with us. I guess we could take a ton of these resources that we have laying around. I mean, we got plenty of space. You know, I can make 2 of those things, and I can take all the resources with me. I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. All right. So right now you can see that it's in this mode, making these kind of larger things there. We can go ahead and use it. All we got to do is use ceramic. But we do need some power. Oh, this place does not have any power either. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't have any power. We were running the power up there, but we didn't have any batteries to, of course, retain the power. And so when the power comes on, it only comes on when it's collecting it, but it doesn't store the power. So this place definitely needs the other stuff that we had left behind. We'll bring that next time. Probably should have brought that first and then went back for the car. But such is the way it goes. So what we'll do is we'll wait for the power to kick on here. And while we're waiting, let's see. We got a thing for our centrifuge here. We probably grab a bunch of this. Like so. Also put our quartz here. Up there for later. There we go. Put that up there. Come on, get in there. Oh, let's take it up. Right there. There we go. And we'll take our thing over there. Okay. Now, while we're waiting for that power to kick in, we'll hear it when it comes in. We're going to go ahead and just collect a lot of dirt, which I like to do. Very, very easy way of getting your stuff going on here. Use up a little bit of my battery power. There we go. Now it's back up and running. Let's go ahead and fire this up from that. Or actually, better idea. Hold on. We're going to fire up our centrifuge here. Oh, that's not our centrifuge. Where's our centrifuge? Over here. Oh, we already got it. We already got it right there. It's actually sitting on our centrifuge. So what I want to do is go ahead and use the other power here, the generator power, to get my centrifuge going. And we'll just create a bunch of organic. Now, do we have any medium power here? It doesn't look like we do. We do have a chemistry lab. Oh man, we got lots to do, everybody. We got lots to do at this base. This base is sexy though. It's got plastic here. You know, we've been using the chemistry lab. We have lots and lots of resources. Let's just fill up the rest of these here. Lots and lots of resources. Liking it, liking it. All right. Let's really get it going here. Oops. Sometimes a little awkward to grab stuff. Sometimes it makes up its own mind. There we go. Tons of organic. And then tons of this stuff. Which we'll go ahead and just move over here for now. Come on. There we go. And then we'll fire this up. Make these large storages. What we're going to do is we're going to put these on that and then carry that up, which will take all of it at the same time, which is going to make it really, really easy. We got packagers here. All right, I feel like we should just get all of our stuff that's full and put it together over on this side. And of course, what do we got on this level? We've got some copper, compound, and resin on this level. And there we go. Got that going. Unpack that. And let's see. We got enough for another one. Where'd that one go I just had right here? Here we go. Get my big butt out of the way. Fire that up. How are we looking over here? Oh, we made some more, so we can go ahead and utilize those. Keep that going. Actually, got a great idea. We'll go ahead and take this out. Stick it over there. That over there. This over here. Like so. Then we're just going to pick this one up and put it right here. And then when it runs out, it'll just grab another one and just keep feeding it on its own. We don't have to do anything. All right. Let's set that over there. And let's start to stack this up with some resources. Nice. Right there. That one's not full, so we'll try to fill that one up here in a second. Again, we have all these resources. They ain't doing us no good sitting over here on this planet. I mean, we might need those resources later, but I think I would prefer to just clear them out of here because we got to move all of this stuff anyway. And we're going to need to kind of do a bit of spacefaring around today. That copper onto there. Wow, look at this. We've been busy on this planet. We've been busy. All right, there we go. Now we're just going to go ahead and just carry that sucker right up here. Ooh, man, I made that one steep, didn't I? I made that one steep. Now let's see if we can just drop it. Oh, we can. That'll make it easier. Pick it up. Move it forward. Oh, no. Now here's where you got to watch out, right? This is where you got to watch out. If I put this down, it could glitch out through the wall. And then if it does, I'm going to lose all of these resources and this thing I just made. So we're going to have to be tortured a little bit here. Kind of walk our way up. Like so. Carry these resources out of here. Now, we could just run up and down, back and forth with just the mediums. I might try that next. I've actually put stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, boop, it glitched, disappeared, don't know where it's at. Watch out for that, everybody. It's worth taking the extra time to just take your time as you go up. It'll get awkward like that. There we go. Since we're here, we'll just put it right onto the ship. Ooh, nice sunny day today. We got lots of solar here. We got lots of solar and sweet loot. There we go. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and try it the other way. We'll just bring mediums up and back and forth as well. I think that might go a little bit faster. Okay. That one's already full. Put that over there. Nope. Of course, it'd be much easier if we'd use the car. That takes time to shape it out and build out your car ramps and do all of that. This is going to take a little bit of time to take all this stuff and move it. You know, I just had another idea. There's a surface level down there. We could go ahead and put this out on the surface level and then drive it around. I'm going to need to go back for the seat, though. Oh, you know what? That's probably a better idea. That's a better idea. But, you know, actually, we're going to take this stuff back to our main planet here for a sec and drop all this off. So we'll just do it like this real quick. Whoop. There we go. Build up, ready to go. Actually, let's, you don't necessarily need to bring these canisters. Lug them in and out here. Now, this is a surface level that I found here where I can just actually cut left at one of these holes here. Not that one. Right here. It actually goes to the surface level. So we could, in theory, take our other stuff, our other equipment, and put our car right out there and just build a road to the thing. And I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll grab all of this stuff and put it on there, and then we'll just take the truck back and forth. And that'll save us lots of time. Lots and lots of time. And we'll go ahead and put that right there. Like that. All right. Now, I had this great idea to put my stuff down here because it's easier to, you know, grab the resources, bring it over here, and then basically go from there. But I realized that later that's actually not a good idea. It's actually better to have your stuff up on the surface level so that you can, of course, utilize your car to drive around and pick up resources and all of that. So if I had to do it all over again, I would make all my bases on the surface level. And I'd make them right by those beacons. It's a great little Kismet tip. OCD Nightmare right there, especially if you've seen his main base. Yeah, you haven't seen my main base, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy because you got no proof. Throw that down in there. All right, a couple more trips here. Again, see, this is what makes me want to make a car ramp down into each and every level. All right, I think one more ought to do it. And I don't want to take the take this, so I feel like we could just go ahead and leave that here. Put that there. Yeah, I feel like we don't really need to do anything else, but let's go ahead and just clean this up a little bit. Tons of mediums. There we go. Oop. Clean that up a little bit and just leave that there for now. We do need to move this entire base anyway. We'll just take a whole bunch of canisters. That's what we'll do. And we'll leave them up there. Like so. So it's easier to do this so that so you don't have to lug the stuff back and forth. We'll grab all the power things now. Oh, out of space in the back of my backpack. We'll carry all that out. It's easier to do this because you're carrying everything at once. I could package all this up as well. I just had a thought that I could have also been putting stuff on my backpack. So I would be like doubling the efficiency of going up and down the ramp. We'll do that. We'll do that when we go back down. We're just trying to lug all this stuff out of here. And again, I should have probably been setting it off to the side. But this stuff here we're going to be utilizing later on. So we'll put that over there. We got this actually on us here. Turn that off. And that's a full one, so we'll go ahead and just take that off. Don't be crazy now. Don't be crazy. All right, then one more to go. Yeah, see, we should be taking it and just putting it right out here, and then we can drive it around. We'll do that with the rest of it. Let's get down here first. Grab this. I find it's actually easier on the way up to hold on to it and then hold down shift to kind of go a little bit faster, or jump while holding down shift. That has a tendency, especially when you have a real steep angle like this. I find that works a lot better. Of course, on the way down, it's actually better to start to slide, grab the item, hold on to the item. You can slide all the way down. It goes way faster on the way down itself. All right. Look at them resources. Now, you know I want to go through and put all the right resources in the right place for the right thing. You know I do. You know that I do. Oh, wait, we got a packager there. We can leave the packager here. We're going to use that later. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab this. Now, I produce most of my stuff at my main base, which you're going to see here in a second. We don't need to take that. What else can we take? We could go get some more resources, I guess. Put our auctionator back up here. We need to make a new auctionator for sure. We need to put all this stuff and carry this stuff out of here. Man, we had like tons of graphite. We could just like, you know, package all that stuff up and take it. Sometimes it's easier to package it, and sometimes it's actually a better idea to not package it all, to take it from place to place. I'm feeling like that's good enough for now. All right, and now we know how to get to here, so we'll come back. We'll go make ourselves an auctionator. Now I'm going to go ahead and make myself a list because I have sleep apnea, so I forget. So we need to make an auctionator, and we need to go back to other base for the power. All right. Oh, and we need to make a landing pad as well. So let's go ahead. What do we have the research to make the landing pad here? Hold on. Let's exit. Let's exit and see if we can just make a landing pad now. Is it medium or is it small? I always forget. Maybe large. Man. Where's that? Right there. All right. Aluminum and ceramic. 2 ceramic. Do we have aluminum? Yes. 2 ceramic. All right. Let's go. Let's go make this happen. So instead of making it and then have to carry it all the way over here and do it, I'll just make it here. And then I can... and then I can do it from there. Oh, we need to make a... I don't think I have a large printer here either. All right, so we'll put the ceramic. Actually, we'll put it... yeah, we'll... Hold on, what are we doing that in? We are doing medium. It's in medium. This is backpack, small, medium, large. So it is already medium. So we're looking good there. All right, cool. I thought it was. And then we'll go ahead and get my big butt out of the way. And choose the landing pad. There we go. And take the other ceramic off of us. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. There we go. And we need power. Luckily, we got plenty. We'll go ahead and just do something like that. And we'll stick it over here. Get that fired up, man. We need to redo all that power and everything. We need to redo all that power. That power sucks. All right, that doesn't seem like enough power to me. Let's really get this going. Like so. And chemistry lab is in my face. That one on there. All right, there we go. We're not using this power, so we should turn it back off again. Landing pad. Off we go. Again, all the stuff we're making, we'll have to move it all. Move it all. We'll take all the resources back. Now, if we need those resources, obviously we can go back. We can get it, all of that stuff. But what we really need is we need to bring all of our power-based stuff and establish our other base. Move all this stuff around. Bring some resources back to our main base. Lots of stuff to do on this base. But let's just go ahead and stick it right here for right now. And then there we go. And the next time we come to this planet, we'll land right there. Very nice. And again, let's get going. It's good enough for now. Good enough, I think. Yeah, we don't need to take any of that other stuff. All right. So we got 2 pit stops. I'm gonna go ahead and launch. We'll be back. I'll be back. We made our landing pad, so I can take that out of the list. And once we wait for it to come back up, we can hit C to do our thing. There we are. Sexy, sexy. Oh, man, we're getting good at this now. We're crushing this playthrough. I don't just play games. I crush them. I destroy them. They beg for mercy from me. Watch this. You want to see a base? You want to see a mega base? Come on. Come on. We're going to go check it out right now. We're going to go check it out. Let's go. I don't know why. Some people say I'm a hoarder. I don't know why they say that. I have no idea why. I don't know. But here we go. Now, see, we got a whole bunch of beacons. We powered up this particular planet. We powered up the second planet, which orbits this planet. And what we need to do is, of course, I've marked all of the places where all of the kind of teleporters or beacons are. But there is one spot right over here, which is where our actual base is. And what I should have done is I should have moved it to the beacon. I had an instinct to move to the beacon. I started moving to the beacon, then it had a really annoying noise. So I said, nah, forget it. Not going to move it there. So I moved it back. So I moved half of my base there, and then I moved it back again. And now I think I should have went with my instincts and moved it anyway. But that's okay. Coming in for a landing. Boom! Here at the Mega Base. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I got just a teensy smidge of resources here. And let's just go ahead and add to that bit of resources. Right down over here. No, I'd sometimes just drop it in the middle there and I'd deal with it later. We definitely need more storage. Yeah, just stick it up there. And we'll go through and micro-organize all that stuff at some point or not. I will try, though. I know some of you ADHD people are like, get that! There's stuff on the ground. The stuff isn't organized. It's mixed together. I can't handle it. That's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. We got that done. What do we got over here? What do we got packaged up over here? We got some. Oh, we got some solars. That's right. We made a bunch of extra solars for the different planets, and I realized I could have just taken the same solar to each planet. We'll leave those there for now. Let's see. What else did we want to come back and get? We're going to make an auctionator. I think we got just enough, just barely. Oh, we should take some graphite with us. Ooh, look at that graphite just sitting there looking sexy. That's some sexy graphite. All right, we're taking that with us. You can always get more over here. This is going to allow us to do some serious packaging when we get over there. And we'll leave this here. Like that. All right. All right. An auctionator. So how do we make an auctionator? Let's take a look. Small printer, aluminum, and ceramic. Now, over here, I've got a bunch of stuff that I could use. And you can see I've got a bit of a car here, which is currently blocking my small printer, which is not good. We'll have to find a way to move that. Let's see. Auctionator right there. We need some aluminum. We'll just kind of look over here in our stash. Looks like we got some aluminum there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and swap that back over here. Up that over there, and there we go. Again, got a bit of a problem here. We got to move this. Probably going to have to make a seat first. Or I can just send it out the other side. Let's just send it out the other side. Now, I've been to all the planets, and I've done what's called coring the planets, which basically means that you go to each planet and you get all the way to the center of it, so that you can find the center of it and then eventually power it up. So that's what we're going to do. So just flip it around the other way. That'll work. That'll work. Now, you might notice that I might have a gigantic solar array right here, which actually works. It's actually running right now. You're like, Kismet, no way, cheating. Nope. No cheating, no shortcutting. I never do any of that. I play totally legit. I play the old school way. I don't look stuff up. I don't cheat. I don't do any of that. It was right over there. Happened to be right off the side of my base over there. So what I did was I tried to push it a little bit with dirt to see if it would move, and it did. So then I went over there and I started pushing it this way, and I got my car there, and I got underneath the solar array here, and I literally pushed it right up to my base, and of course then tied it in to all of my power here. So I basically have unlimited power. Now there are other things that you can make called RTGs, and actually they come in one of these little shelters here. They look like this, though they are very resource intensive. They're like what I call a 5-tier resource. So you have to do the first one and then convert to the second one and a third one and a fourth one. And then, of course, then you get the 5th thing, which is those RTGs. Hey, what's this ball doing there? What's this ball doing laying around? Let's put that up there. Put that up there. I don't know what those do, and don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I love to discover stuff on my own. By complete and utter accident. Those are the reasons I play games. All right. Put these right up here. Take that graphite. Oh, take that graphite with us. There we go. And back over here. Pick up this auctionator. So it has its own auctionator over there. There's some extra beacons. Let's take those with us as well. Let's see. Anything else here we need? Not really. Need that auctionator. And then I need to get the power from the other base. Take that with us. Probably a good idea to make a bit of hydrazine. Let's go ahead and do that first before we go. Right over here. Again, once you have unlimited power and the ability, of course, to store that power, you win. You win. So now we just need to go planet to planet to planet and just power up each and every planet. And once we get that done, then we'll be styling. Styling big time. All right, so we need ammonium and hydrogen to make that happen. Now, we just happen to have a couple stacks of it here. So we're going to go ahead and just put that right in there. And we're going to go ahead and take this and stick it over here. The hydrogen here is the brown stuff. Put it right there. And there we go. So we got ammonium. We got hydrogen. And we can make some hydrazine. Let's see. We got it. Where's my ammonium? Oh, well, that's not ammonium. That's lithium. Come on, Kismet. Wake up, bro. Wake up. Wrong one. There we go. All right. I think I need another shot of cherry Nuka-Cola, a.k.a. Dr. Pepper. Woo! That's good stuff. Haha, I'm ready now. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's go, baby. Again, welcome to the Mega Base. Now, actually, up there on top is also a bunch of solar, bit of solar power and a bunch of wind power as well. Before I discovered this massive solar array that I could move it over here, I had a bunch of stuff up on high there. So, of course, the wind could constantly reach it and the sun could constantly reach it. Very, very useful. Incredibly useful. All right, we made some more here. Again, while we're at it, let's just go to town here. What are we missing? We used up all of our ammonium. Let's just get her going now. I definitely need to collect some more ammonium at some point. I say we get one more thing of fuel there. Leave this quartz behind. Oh, not enough room in my backpack. Leave this beacon behind. There we go. Actually, I got a better idea. Instead of taking the beacon, we'll leave the beacon here. Put the quartz in my backpack. Then it goes into my extra slot there, which leaves me 2 more slots to carry other stuff. That's how you do that. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? What am I carrying around hydrogen for? Stick it up there. All right. We got fuel. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to stick some fuel on here. Did we run out? No, that other one's still good. Still good. There we go. Plenty of fuel. Now, let's see. We'll just keep this with us. And we'll throw that down on the next planet in case we come back to that planet and need it. All right. We got that in there. We don't need anything else. We got our auctionator. And we're ready to go back to the first planet we were on when we just started today. We're going to be jumping around different planets. We're going to be fixing our bases. Once I got that mega base established, of course, now I can make stuff, which, of course, establishes all my other bases down the road as well. And I like my bases to be just so. So we're going to make it just so. Now, we've already been to DeSolo here. That's where we started today. And then way out there, Glacio. We're going to go to all these places later on over there. Caldor will be the next one we do. But we're going to go to DeSolo here to pick up some stuff that we left there that we need to take along with us, which is going to power all of our stuff and all of our base here in a moment. And then we're going to fix a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to package a bunch of stuff. We're going to move a bunch of stuff. We're going to reestablish our base there in case we need to go back there and utilize all of that. Now, we were smart enough to utilize our beacon. Look, it's all powered up now. Nice. To utilize our beacon so we can find our location again. And I was smart enough here on the second planet to move. I still makes me want to move my base now on that other planet. Makes me want to move my base closer to one of those beacons. The blue light beacons. All right, we're making our way around to the other side. There's our beacon there. We can see it. We're going to click on that little half dome. And we're going to fly our way over. Nice. Okay, very nice, very nice. Now we're going to go ahead and take this one out. Leave that here because we've already got this one packaged and ready to go. Now, I feel like, what can we do here? Let's go ahead. Let's not take these with us. I got a better idea on those. What's this? Medium battery. Let's put that there. Let's move this down. Let's take, actually, hold on. We'll take this out. Move this down here. Take this out. Put this solar array up there. All right, how we looking? That's fully packed and ready to rock. Now we need this tungsten here. We can always come back for it, but I feel like that's the smarter plan. And then also we want to go ahead and get stuff on us. So we'll just go ahead and carry the rest of this stuff on us. Perfect, perfecto. And then also we got a potential beacon, but we already put a beacon on there. So, well, that's good enough. We'll just keep an extra one with us. Now, we were going to make another one of these shelters, but we'll get back to that later on. Not that I really even think I need it, but we'll get around to it. Now, we're going to grab all the stuff that we prepared earlier. We packaged all the stuff that we were utilizing here, but this planet's done. This planet's good to go for now, and we're moving on to the next planet. I don't know. I'm going back and forth now whether I should have left that stuff there and then had that kind of endless power. But eventually we'll go and we'll make a bunch of RTGs and all that other stuff later on. All right. So again, done with that. The next one out is going to be Caldor. Where you at? Bam. Now, we were just at Caldor over here, kind of fixing our planet, finding out where our base was because I lost track of where my base was. Because I foolishly did not put beacons where I put my base. So we had to land at a couple spots here, but we did find it finally right over here. Though that other spot was way better. I should have landed at that other spot. It was literally right on top of it. And we're coming down, landing in our spot here. Very nice. Okay. Now, we also brought these right here, which are these large rovers. I'm going to go ahead and just take these babies and run them over this way. Put it right there. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick here with sliding. So, we're going to start to slide. Shift key. Go ahead, slide. Oh. Come on, dude. Slide, bro. Grab this. Hopefully, you see the way to go. Not easy, but it worked, right? Much easier way of bringing your car out here. Hard to see, though. Now, we could widen it out and, of course, make the ramp not as steep so we could use our car and do all of that. But that takes longer and takes more resources and time and effort and all of that stuff. Now, another thing we want to do, of course, obviously, is put our auctionator down. For this particular planet, we don't want to take it off our ship. Keep it on our ship. There we go. Now, all of our tethers, you can see, are kicking in and working. Also, what it does is, too, when you use your auctionator on the table, it also utilizes all the power and pushes all the power to everywhere as well. All right, there's one in there, and let's see if we can not screw up the second one. Put that one right there. Oh, that was much better that time. Much, much better. All right. Drop that right there. Now we're going to go for a little walk. And we're going to take a look where the beacon is. I believe it is around the corner here to the left. Watching our oxygen. Yes, right there. So we could come along here. Do I have canister on me? I do. Actually, we just drill right through the middle there. Right through this way. Oh, yeah. You're like, Kismet, you should have brought your drill bit. I could have brought it. That would have been fun, drilling right through there. But I didn't bring it yet. We might go back for it. You never know. Don't need it right now. Now, you can see I'm getting low oxygen. I'm going to run back. Going to get this going on. Tie into my oxygen. Unplug this. Get that one a bit closer. A little too close. Very nice. Tie those together. All right. And now we're going to need some stuff that's going to make that work. And what do we got on us here? We got tons of packaging stuff and whatnot. Again, now you're gonna see me move this entire base. Oh, I already had the medium battery on me. Oh, look at that. I could have just did it right there. All right, so we're gonna take our medium battery there. Now up here, we've got some other stuff that we need. Medium batteries, solar things, and so forth. We're gonna go ahead and take that with us. Now, sometimes it'll bump and then you'll lose it. Right? If you're sliding, it'll bump out of there and you got to grab it. But I'll just walk it down here. See, like that? You're like, no! Oh, no, not my stuff! Then you try to grab it. There you go. That's what happens when you hit shift when you're walking, because it thinks you want to slide. And I could have just lost all that stuff too, so watch out for that. Alright, so we're going to put this here. Now what we want to do is go ahead and utilize one of the ones we have already got, which is our medium battery here. That's going to go ahead and store up some power, like so. We've also got a medium wind turbine, which we'll go ahead and stick on the front here. Anytime wind comes along, it's going to go ahead and fire up. Got to put it up here as well. Unpack that. And let's go ahead and get our seat here turned around the right direction. And there we go. So what it's doing right now is just powering up the car as well as it is powering up the battery eventually. Oops. Anytime. There we go. Very nice. No reason to keep them packaged now. We want to go ahead and utilize them as best we can. We'll take all those batteries with us. So we really only need this one battery powered up because literally we're just going to go from there and back and there and back and so on. Carrying this stuff back and forth. Now we also got a shortcut right here we can take. We might utilize this to bring all the stuff from down here, from up here, down there. Nice little shorter direction to go, and also outside. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Oops. Wrong one. Wrong, 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 wrong. Up. Come here, you. You want to diversify your power there so that you're getting both the wind and the solar at the same time. You can see that it only got this far. So make sure to diversify that power. That's going to help you a lot. Shape that in so I know not to go down that way. All right, we got more solar here. Nice, nice. Anything else we can pick up? Like so. Take this with us. There we go. Oh, there it goes again. Charging it up while we're busy loading it. It's charging it up. So I think it's super cool. Go ahead and fix that ramp a little bit. In fact, we don't even need this outer part. Let's go ahead and make it completely opened up. There we go. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, I forgot to take all the stuff off of me. Okay, it looks like we need to go get some of these mediums. Again, I could be packaging some of this stuff, but I think it's easier. Whoa, 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 bro. Slow down a little bit there. You know, that copper. Look at all that copper. We could have took that with us, too. All right, let's load this up onto here. So that we keep on us. Like so. All right, we'll load that up there. Anything else we need? Oh, look, there's our medium generators. I thought we had some mediums. Awesome. Awesome. We'll come back for that. Let's go ahead and just gather all this stuff on us. Very nice. Grab that. We'll come. Oh, wait. Hold on there, Mr. Fancy Pants. Just had an idea. Have an idea. Hold on. Should have brought an extra graphite. Let's take this and put it on there. Let's put this on us. Let's go ahead and take this, put that down. Let's go ahead and package. And we have a packager up there too. Let's go ahead and package this medium. Now basically what I'm doing is I'm consolidating my bases together. So you don't necessarily need them under here. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put another that over there. This on us. Switch between there until we get something that kicks in. Where it was, beacon. 2 more slots. This is now full. And there we go. And this. And we gone. We gone. A lot of this other stuff's real easy. You can pick all that stuff up, like these extenders and whatnot. Pretty easy to do. See, I've run a lot of power down from up here. Very easy. Put that down for a second. Close that off. So I stopped thinking that's my way out. All right, I think we got some stuff now. We got some stuff. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and shape this out a little bit better. I feel like I just want to flatten it out. I'll flatten it out up here and make it nice and wide. Let's go. Again, you can actually use your car to do this. Works pretty great. But I like to go ahead and just make it nice. Let's see what I'm doing. There we go. Nope. Come on, fingers, work with me here. Work with me. All right. Come with me, a little organic. There you go. All right, Kismet, you're out of power. That's okay. This is generating power over here. And I can now go to my little thing here because it's full and tap into that power of this, or I can tap into the power up there, which is currently what I'm doing. And eventually I can take these tethers out too, because I tethered my way out here to get resources. I forget what was over here. I think this was tungsten. Man, that goes so much faster than the first time we did it. I love doing that. It's like discovering, oh, hey, what's around that corner, right? I don't know what's up with these things here. They seem awfully evil to me, so I'm gonna get rid of them. I feel like they're just gonna stab me. They're gonna stab me. All right, got power. No, gotta go over here. There we go. Now we're getting power. You can see it transferring from there to me. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Make sure it's wide enough. Tall enough. Take out the obstructions. Nope. Flatter. Bring it up a little bit. Oh, I'm feeling that's good. Take this down. Tons of stuff in the way. Take all that stuff out. And look at this, right? It's already at the level. Look at all this ammonium. Very nice. Tons of ammonium. And here's a little trick, by the way. If you do... oh, I'm out of power. If you do just shape right here, it'll flatten it out based on this edge, which is really nice. Like so. And nope. Nope. Flattening there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Good enough. We'll flatten a little bit this way. Bring this out a little bit. I think that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Now, the biggest thing is not just the power, but it is the oxygen is probably your #1 thing. Always be watching for resin if you get low oxygen and you're not going to make it back to your base. It took me a long time to realize that I could just run to the actual resin, grab it, and then convert it into oxygen for me. Well, let's go for it. I could have just went around. Much more fun to shape through, though. All right, let's give this a test. Test #1. Whee! Test #1 successful. Very nice. All right, and we'll go ahead and take this off of there. Take this, put it down here for a second. Now, I'm just going to try something just to see if that's enough. I seriously doubt it, but let's give it a go. Yeah, see, we're about halfway, a little bit more than halfway in the power that we need. We're going to have plenty of power, believe me. We'll have plenty of power when we need it. But right now, we just want to establish our base here first. I'm going to just shape all this out. Find a nice place for our base. Let's see, what direction is the sun coming out? Where's our sun? You know, you need to decide. Do I want my base in that direction? Do I want it in this direction? I mean, this area here is already fairly flat. There's no resources on this side, where there's resources on the other two sides. This right here, oh, look at that. Speaking of resin, tons of resin out there. This is pretty high right here, so I have to shape it up and shape it down, or just shape it straight across. And, of course, it's right over the top of those resources. So I'm feeling like this direction is our best choice. Really right here. So we're going to go ahead and just shape out a bit of this. Like so. There we go. And we'll use this as our starting point. And clean that up a little bit. And we'll just go straight out this way. What we're doing is we're flattening it. And I want it to be out here in the sun. Like so. Very nice. So let's go ahead. Instead of taking all this stuff off of here and then have to move it again, we'll just literally take our car and move that. Right over here. Again, I think it actually probably be easier just to drive around the outside than to drive through now, because we've got our base over here. Now, I've only got one of these canisters, but one of the things I can do is just think to the next step, and that is take out all the stuff between here and there, as well as to flatten it at the same time in the direction I want it to go. Like this. We'll shape this out. Need lots of room for our base. We'll have our landing pad over here. Move everything over here. Again, take some of this out, then use it to shape all this out. Flatten it. Use this so we know it's the same angle. Looking good. Alright, now's a good time to take all our resources off. Get them out here, out of the way. And we're off and running. Probably take this one off. That up there. Very nice. Let's see. Grab all these resources. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff on me. I'm gonna activate your ADHD a little bit here, everybody. Hold on. Just a little. I'm literally just gonna throw this stuff in this little kind of semi-pit that I did. Now let me catch up on that chat. I've been very focused. Very focused. There we go. Hey, kids, chat, doing great, Jay. Good to see you. What's better for the long run and harvesting? I've seen his base. I can only imagine. I know, huh? Well, now you see my main base. Treacherous shortcut. Morning. Good morning, Deborah. Deborah, thanks for being here. Hopefully I get your name anywhere close to right. But, of course, I butcher your name. It's part of my charm. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Wakanole coming in. Love that name. They are going to add modding support for this game? I would imagine they are. Because this game is prime for mods, right? To let the community do what they do best and really expand the game. I love modders. Modders, of course, the unsung heroes of most games. They extend the life of those games. I would imagine they will be in the long run. I don't think you can do it right now. And typically, I don't play with mods in my first playthrough. This is my first playthrough of the game. Sometimes I don't play it until my 6th playthrough, like in Fallout 4. I played with 0 mods 6 times through. It was pretty awesome. Until the 6th one, and then we played with some mods. But never mods that give you an advantage. Never mods that give you super powerful weapons or none of that stuff. I always play legit. That's how I like to play. Welcome, by the way, Dibna. Thanks for being here. Appreciate everybody being here today. Now, we're moving our base here to one of these beacons. We're going to get this beacon powered up here in a moment. But we want to get this going. Actually, I think we want to move this to the front. There we go. We'll move that to the front. Out of the way. Actually, you know what? I kind of like the solar more up there. We'll put our stuff in the front. That sounds like a better idea. All right. And we'll go ahead and just make our way through here. And we'll get to our stopping point here. And then we'll just shape it in. Knock it in. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. A little bit of an angle there. Not digging that angle. Not digging it. A little bit better. Something going on here. Finding the right angle is always a tricky one. Always a tricky. Finding that right down angle there. There we go. That's much better. All right. We shaped out that a bit. I say we shape it out some more. To make, because we're going to do a bunch of trips, so we want to make sure that we have, you know, as easy as possible time to go from place to place to place. We're literally just going to shape this right down down here, and it's going to connect perfectly with our current road. Woo, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And away we go. We're going to have this base back up and running in no time. Let's go. Let's go full speed. Catch some air. Hang a right. Get on down here. Do a little bit of a zavooey. Ready to load. There we go. All right, let's load some more. And what we're doing first, of course, we're moving all of our power and all of that stuff from the top. Well, I probably should have left that auctionator packaged. That's okay. And let's go ahead and package this up. That's going to make that much easier to carry. And we'll grab a bunch of these. And we'll work on our packager. We should have dropped our beacon thing. Should have dropped that beacon thing. Where's our packagers? The solar we can grab. Again, we're going to utilize our packagers. We're going to utilize everything we can here to speed this along. Nope. There we go. Take that with us. Take this with us. These canisters. Cleaning up our mess over here. All right, that's looking good. Now we're going to go ahead and slide on down here. Our first area of our base. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. Look out. Oh, I didn't make a Kismet stopper here. Oh, I didn't make a slide stopper, everybody. It just dawned on me. I didn't make a slide stopper. Now, I have my signature thing that I do. I call it the slide stopper, where you basically just kind of shape in a little bit of an area here where you're sliding down. And then you can just make it where you can just slide, and then it stops you like that on each level. So you just kind of like make a little outlet, and I call it the Kismet slide stopper. Works great. Works awesome. All right, what do we got over here that's fairly easy to package up? We can go ahead. We got 2 mediums, and we got lots of stuff we can go ahead and just package up right there. We got a resource right there. Package that up there. Oh, more mediums. Nice. Lots more mediums there. And let's get this here. We're going to have to package all of these suckers. Big time. We've got research over there, which we'll probably just leave down here. Package those mediums. We need to package these tables. See, this stuff right here is going to be too big to go on these mediums. So there's real no reason to leave those mediums there, but I kind of feel like maybe we'll take this one with us. And we'll go look and see. And again, I'm going to leave those resources there. They're telling me what's on this particular level. So when I come back and I'm like, okay, I'm looking for this resource, it says, hey, there's this resource on this level. Makes it much easier. What do we got down here? I don't think we have any resources down here that we actually need to take. No, we don't. Oh, yeah, we do. Hold on. That's right. We put all this stuff over here. Go ahead and move this stuff out of the way now. Again, my first idea was to put it down in the caves, to make all of these things down in the caves. And then I realized that actually that's not a good idea. Because eventually you'll come back onto the surface level and you'll be wanting to grab all these resources. And the problem is all your stuff is down here. So you still end up going up and down to your base. But such is the way it goes. All right, there we go. Cool. Get those resources. Lug them out of here. We will eventually come in here and we'll make a car ramp and we'll make it epic. We'll make it epic sauce. Oh, I did it again. I always like turn there. Okay. Put that right up there. And rinse and repeat. I want to get all the big stuff first. The stuff. Whoop. Missed my slide stopper. I want to get all the big stuff first. The stuff that's full. Go ahead and fill that one up. Turn it around. Nope, 2 more on the other side. And we gone. We gone. Sorry, just got here. How do you shape so fast? I'll show you in just a second. Great question. Great question. No mods that give unlimited caps. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't like cheating, shortcutting. I feel that you're not actually cheating the game. You're cheating yourself out of some of the fun of the game. Like you're playing like Apex Legends or you're playing something like that, and you're just like easy mode win, like you're using cheats and stuff like that. You're just cheating yourself out of all the fun, those moments in which, you know, you died like 50 times, and then that 51st time you got the win, right? Then you'd be like, I got the win, bro. I earned that. I earned that. That's how I like to do it. I like those moments that you go, man, I crushed that. I destroyed that, right? Those are the moments I play games for. Otherwise, it's just hollow. It's just a hollow thing to do. And you're like, well, Kismet, how would you know? Well, here's how I would know. The last time I tried a cheater was way back in the Apple II days, before some of you were born. And I went on this new service called AOL. And I downloaded this Axis game cheater for my favorite game. It was called Rescue Raiders. Incredibly fun. You're a little helicopter and you're shooting missiles and you're dodging missiles and you're dropping your little parachuters and you're going this way and the enemy's going this way and you're trying to wipe him out. And I've won that game again and again and again and I just ruled that game. So I thought, oh, you know what? I'll download this thing and I'll give myself unlimited missiles and I'll make myself invulnerable and I'll make stuff. So then I played it for like 2 hours and then to my horror, I realized that I didn't want to play my favorite game anymore. There was no challenge to it. And I've never played it since. So I never do that again. Ever. Because I cheated myself out of my favorite game. That was so stupid. It was so stupid. I'll never do that. Never again. So I learned it the hard way, but I learned it, a long time ago. What the magic is, what the substance of games are. It's not winning. It's having fun playing. That is the substance of great games. If you're having fun playing, like I'm having a great time right now, and you're like, well, Kismet, you're just moving stuff around. I know, that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is moving all this stuff around. Now, it would have been smarter if I took all that stuff off of me, too. That would have been smart. But I'm talking to you guys. If you know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the chat in there, everybody. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. There you go. I forgot to show you the reason why I'm shaping so fast. I'll show you here in just a second. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot. I got on a tangent. I squirreled there. That's why I got a squirrel. That's why I got a squirrel emote. Because I do that quite often. Somebody come in and ask me a question, and I'll go totally into another tangent. There we go. I guess it was kind of related. It was just a side story of that main thing. Again, we're just lugging all our stuff out of here because we put all our bases underground. I will never do that again. Never again. All right, let's get this stuff off of us. We're not lugging that around while we're going down in there. Then we get more resources on the way back. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so the reason why I can shape so fast is because I've upgraded a lot of my stuff on my thing here. I have the boost mod. I have the wide mod, which of course makes the thing much wider. And then also I have the drill mod, which is a diamond drill mod, which deforms all hard terrain at a very, very fast. So it drills faster, it drills wider, and then it can drill through any surface. So that's why I can drill very, very fast. Now, one of the problems with doing that, though, is that you burn power like nobody's business. It will drain your power. Watch this. I'll get away from my tether here, and watch how fast my power goes down in my backpack. Right here. Watch. You can watch here, actually, on the middle part. I'll try to turn away there. See how fast that goes? It will burn your power really, really fast. And that's why I keep this extra small battery, so it'll fill that back up again. But it actually is really great. If you have a small battery and oxygen tank, and then those mods, you can shape pretty good without it. But of course, if you had tether and you have unlimited power, like if you put all your power up, you'll see me make unlimited power here. Basically, unlimited power generation and storage is the key to this game. That's how you win. You win. I already won this entire game. I already know that I won. I know that I can core every planet, power up every planet, and make mega bases at every single location. That's because I learned the deep mechanics first, and then once I understand the game mechanics, and then I crush the game. Then the game begs me for mercy. It's Kismet Slide Stopper! Woohoo! There we go. Now, you're welcome to use that. Just make sure that you do donate some bits first. Nah, just kidding. I just kidding. You're never required to donate anything in my stream. But I do appreciate it, though. It does keep the lights on. It does allow me to continue to stream. Oh, wait. All right, there we go. Whee! While we're sliding. Boop. There we go. Nice. And I should have brought a packager. Why did I not bring a packager? Wait, I need one of those tethers. Right there. Bam. Keep all those tether lines together. Yeah, see, I should have brought a packager for that. We'll get that in a minute. All right. I don't think there's anything else down here that we really need. Now, I do utilize stuff, by the way. If you start the game and you don't have much resources, utilize these junky ones here, right? Right here. You're like, well, Kismet, that one doesn't work. Oh, you're right. That one doesn't work. That's a piece of junk. Forget that one. This one right here, though, is useful and will actually work because if you look at the front of it here, it does actually have a cable plug. So use that cable plug. You can put your oxygenator on there. You can put your power on there right at the very beginning without having to use any resources. to actually make the tables and all of that. So I did use that in the beginning. Also, this is great for, you just put it off to the side here, right? You put it off to the side. Oops. Just wanted to hold down F on that. You put it off to the side, and then you go, okay, what are the resources on this level? Well, I can tell you already there's some copper, and there's some compound. So let's grab some compound. Right there. And we're going to run over here. We're going to grab some copper. There we go. And then we'll run back over here before we run out of oxygen, which will be a minute. Then as you're sliding down and you're looking for certain resources, guess what? You can just go ahead and put those resources right there, and it will remind you that those are the resources that are on this particular level. Or I just kind of make a little bit of a hole, and then I put it in the hole. For some reason, I haven't done it on this level. I can see even more resources over this way. Let's go ahead and run out there. Like so. Try not to get lost. Very important. Now, the reason why I put bridges here is not necessarily so I can cross. You know, you can still cross just fine without the bridge, but it leads me back to where I came from. Right, so I don't have to run tethers or nothing like that. Oh, I'm not seeing enough. Let's check down. Oh, I think we're going to run out of power before we find any more. Yeah, looks like a very rare resource on this level. Not enough. Oh, looked like we were shaping out some loot right there. Look at that. I don't even remember what was there, but it was a lot of something. So you get the idea, though. You get the idea. Then you put it on here. You can use these things to kind of tell you, hey, this is what's on that level. And, you know, it's good recycling use of these extra things, right, that you might find when you're running around. Okay, so we got to get our medium generator. We got to package all this stuff up. We got lots to do. I think we should work on the bottom one, and then we'll come back and work on the top one. And we'll take all of these power runs out of here. We'll have to move all of this stuff eventually. All of this eventually. I kind of feel like we could make a better ramp, too. I feel like we can make an easier ramp right over here to possibly speed this along. Why on you? There we go. All right, looking good. Let's see. Anything else we could do? We could probably get some more mediums. We could put them on the front there. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm just gonna put this. Actually, let's put this down right here. I'm gonna carry that around. Come back to that. I feel like we could build a since we have our tunnel going down. Oh, look, that actually goes right above our thing. Cool. I feel like we got a tunnel going down that we could literally just make a down angle right here and drill toward the same place. Now be careful down there, everybody. Be careful. Look at that. You don't want to go for a free ride there. Or maybe you do. I don't know. It's your game. You do whatever you want. That's probably good enough. I don't think we need to fix that ramp. I think that's nice. And then we'll see where we're at, right? Where are we at compared to... Whoa, almost fell there. Compared to our other ramp. Whoa, we're over here. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. So literally, instead of doing all of that, we can just run up this ramp, which is going to save us some time. I kind of feel like we want to flatten that out. Nice little ramp right to here. And we go through and retether all of that, but shape this in a little bit. And maybe we can go through here. Yeah, go through there and then over there. Okay. Go ahead and grab some of these tethers that we're not really utilizing. Let's see, what do we got this? What is this tether doing over here? Resin there. More resin. Tons of resin on this planet, by the way. Incredible amount of resin. But there's definitely something over here that we tethered this for. Oh, I see it out there. Yep. Oh, it goes in 2 different directions. Compound. Man, we really tethered out here, didn't we? Holy mackerel. We tethered a ways. U-Haul service, exactly. U-Haul and recycling service. Look at us go out here. Man, I don't even see, look at, you can see the sky here. Oh, compound for sure there. I think this is the one where we went to the right, right? And we were looking for, glass, I think. Yeah, about halfway back, right? This compound there. And then we went this way. Looking for stuff. And then I think we cut back across. It's weird I can remember that. Like, you come in and you say your name, I forget. But it's weird that I can remember that stuff. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Wow, all right. Look at Kismet remembered something. Yay! Oh, man. Okay, yeah, then we cut back this way. We basically drilled a hole through here so we didn't have to run that far. Awesome, cool. We'll go take those tethers out. Hold on. Again, we don't need that whole side tether now because it basically tethers this way to here. Now, the trick is not to take the tether out there. That's probably a bad idea, but you know, as long as you got the tether, look, see, the tethers don't work in the other direction. So now you got trouble, right? You got trouble. You got to either make it to those other tethers in time, or you've got to tether across this way. Now, me, I would probably go over here and take a few extra tethers just in case it didn't reach, right? And then, of course, top out your power, top out your oxygen, and then just be crazy. I'm a little crazy, so we'll see if we're going to make it. Let's go. So, obviously, we did not tether all the way that way. I believe this is right. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble. We'll be in trouble. We'll run out of oxygen, but I believe we were going this way. And just going right through here. It was correct. Yes. Oh, what the heck? Why is my tethers not working? Literally connected right there. There we go. Now they're working. Awesome. Okay, see, this saves us a lot of time. We can just cut straight through here. And that goes directly to that resource. Now, we don't necessarily need this all to be tethered because of compound. Compound we can find on the surface level, or we can make that. Once you have your centrifuge, you don't need all these tethers over here. So I'm just going to, instead of wasting my time getting compound and making more tethers and doing all that, just kind of optimize my tether line here. Again, you should probably start at the end and work your way back. That'd be smarter. But I never guaranteed smartness on this channel. Just having some fun. And I'll catch up in chat here in just a second. And we have some extra compound here. I'm going to grab that as well. All right. Now, this is the dangerous part, right? If you go the wrong way, you make a left instead of a right, you can easily die. Very much die. Wee-hee. Hey, this is a smart way to actually go along your tethers. And of course, you might want to stop for a second, let your oxygen fill up. That's a smart idea too. Kismet charges caps to use the Kismet kill box and the Kismet slide stopper. Exactly. Exactly. Gosh, them caps. Hey, stop that. Get them tethers. Get them tethers. All right, I'm going to feel like I'm going to maybe leave some of these. Maybe right to there. And then what I like to do is I like to have the tethers and I point them to the resource. So that I know that's why I have that tether there. I'm pointing it directly to the resource. And then it just reminds me later when I'm going to forget because there's a lot of planets about that resource. So the other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and reshape this here. So we go to our new thing. That's why I got these tethers. We go to our new thing here. What's up with this rock? Ooh, look out. I want to fall down. There we go. Get that rock out of there. Fix that hole out of there. Very nice. Fix this up as well. Oh, nope, I want it to go down at an angle. Flatten it out a bit. Nice flat edge. It's real obvious. Very, very obvious. All right. Well, we're going. Yeah, we'll just basically fix our tether line. Just say we're not concerned with the oxygen. Whatnot. Wow, that is perfect. Wow. All right. I don't think I could have. Couldn't have done that better if I tried, and I did try, and I did it. I nailed it. Okay, that's gonna speed us up a bit here in our dealio. And let's see, we got anything else? I think we're going to just take our truck for right now, and then come back with that graphite. I should have brought the graphite down here. That would have been smart. I should have just brought all the graphite, made a bunch of packagers, been good to go. All right. Got that squared away. Much easier. Now, what we'll also do is we'll make one of these to shape it from our actual base over there next, which will be another tunnel like that, and just shape it down to that level. And then we'll just basically move our entrance to our base, which is super useful. All right, we're going to go ahead and drive all the rest of the stuff over here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Loving it, loving it. Pull right in here. What do we do with that graphite? Oh, you know what? I think we put the graphite up by the ship. Yeah, it's up on the ship. Okay, cool. Cool, that'll make that easier. Let's go up by the ship. Get all of that. And throw all these resources here. Very nice. And we are stacking it over here. Stacking it. We got any graphite just to double check. I don't see any. This is for you guys. You know I love you. That's for you. That's for you. I'm cleaning it up. There you go. For those who get triggered. I left one, though. What? Wait, hold on. There's a spot over here. There you go. Except where there's still this one on the ground. All right. Let's keep going. And we'll go get that graphite. Turn this puppy around. I love these vehicles, man. They did a good job on these vehicles. This big one is fun. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is there anything? Nah, we go as is. I was going to get some of those mediums, but I think we're fine without the mediums for now. Turn this puppy around. Hold on. I feel like we got a big divot right there. Hold on. I got to fix that. That got to be fixed. There we go. It's blocking my turnaround spot. Wrong button. All right, very nice. Back up to the top we go. We got tunnels going everywhere, don't we? For the loot! Exactly. For the horde. Dumb fun, the best fun. Exactly. Oh, I like to have all sorts of dumb fun. It's super fun to be silly sometimes. All right, where's our graphite? There it is up there. Come on, cursor, work with me. Thank you. And it's time to get packaging. Let's do it. Trying to grab it. There we go. All right, we can make a couple, right? We make a couple packagers. Get it going on. I'm going to take this off here temporarily. Look at all these tethers we got back. Yay. Just to make it where we can go to town. Turn that around. I just want to keep one of them off of there. All right, packagers.com. Let's go. Now, like, you'd be like, Kismet, what would be the next thing? Like, if you want to think of my thought process, what would be the next thing that you'd want to package other than all your resources? You know, get all your resources out of there. The next thing we want to package would be the tables. The tables is what's going to hold all of our stuff and allow us to start to establish our base and let it start doing the power and all of that stuff while we're going back and forth here doing all this other stuff. Now, of course, I would always do the resources first because those are the easiest thing to do. Now, if you were in a hurry, you could start with the tables first, which would totally work. But I prefer to. Now, make sure you don't put it on the table like that. If you put it on the table like that, it's not going to work. You want to go ahead and just kind of put it in an awkward spot. There we go. Then the packagers work. And there we go. We've got our first table. And we'll go ahead and use our little side slide over here. Whee! Get your slide on, bro. We don't want to slide today. There he goes. And stick that up there temporarily. Go get those other tables. Let's get the other big tables first. Oh, over here. Whee! Sliding is fun. Oh, look what happened here. There. See, our tethers aren't working. We got a little bit of a tether problem right now. Hold on. I forgot that part. It's my bad. My bad, everybody. We got this. Hold on. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Got to reestablish our tether line. Now, I could run some tethers. I got a ton of tethers on me. I could run them. But that's not the smart move. The smart move is this. Use this little one that you usually start with. And bring that one with you. Hope I can just, like, attach it to the side. I love that about this game. You just attach stuff to the side like that. Oh. Something real fun about that. All right, let's try our slide technique. Got to get it down. Oh, or not. There it goes. Okay, so if we bring this down here, even without any power, it will still provide oxygen to our tether lines, like so. And I'll kind of move it over this way a little bit. There we go. So all of our tether lines are getting oxygen from our oxygenator there. So let's make sure that we get that going. And that little platform there is great to utilize for little stuff like that, oxygenators and generators and whatnot. Okay, now we're going to go over here again, go into our next stage, and that is tables, tables, tables. Jables, jables, jables. Let's do it. All right. Sit that over there for now. We'll just do all of them while we're here. Again, we could make a road down here for our truck, drive our truck down here, put all this stuff on the truck, and then drive it back up again. But that takes more time. So I just gotta do it one thing at a time. No big deal. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. That over there. Speed this along a little bit. There we go. Up we go. There we go. So this way we don't have to redo it. What are the resources for, though? Oh, the base. Yeah, this is... I have 2 levels of a base here, and we're moving the base. So in the future, if we need to come here and get resources, our base will be at the top level. So we can literally teleport right to our base from anywhere. And then get the resources we need, teleport back, or we could go ahead and get in our ship and do that as well. We could have multiple ships, right? We have ships at different locations and all of that kind of fun stuff. I mean, at this point, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Now, we're going to each and every place that we've already been before. We've been to every planet. We've cored every planet, which means we've been all the way to the center of each and every planet. But each of the bases were built from scratch, or at least most of them were built from scratch each and every time. So, of course, we have kind of a redundant stuff in each base. We also tried to build on the surface first. We tried at this particular location to build up really high up on a mountain. And then also we've tried to build down below here in multiple levels so that we could refine goods and use those goods. Only to find out that it would have been way better to just build our base right next to the beacon in the long run. And then, of course, we could have built just a few things down here, like the ability to refine it or the ability to do centrifuge. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. Looking good there. I like this part because it really saves you time, the sliding down. All right. So we're down here. Now, I feel like we can... Now we're going to the next stage there. We'll come back for those. And let's go ahead and work on our lower level second base down here. We want this medium right here. Medium platforms. Get those out of there. This going. This going. Grab this one. That's why graphite is awesome. Graphite's awesome for this. Now again, I could widen this tunnel, make a big old tunnel for our car, but again, just faster to do it like this. I believe the new one is in that direction. Yes, it is. It's right over there. I'm going to shape this out so I can see that. I'm going to go ahead and make a little thing like that, which is going to remind me that it's in that direction. So when I come up, I can just orient myself. Grab that one. I'm kind of tempted to do that, though. Kind of tempted to do that from that other part. Build our car ramp. Our first kind of major car ramp that'll go down. Actually, I think we already have one at our main base. We have a gigantic mega base, by the way. Why am I going this way? Why am I going the long way now? Long way. We do have a lot of stuff built at our mega base. That's looking good. All right, let's go back for the other one. This is the short way. Whee! Come here, you. Just out of my reach. Just out of my reach. There we go. Great way to save time, by the way, is to do that, too. You can just take this, set it down. Hopefully it doesn't fly away too fast. And click it and grab it. So you can just run a little bit faster. But kind of awkward when you're going up and down a steep area. All right, I feel like that's good. We're ready to jam on in. Well, let's jam on out of here. Now, we do have some room up in the front there. I guess we can just grab some of these random resources and stick them in there. More for us to carry. Out of here. Some of the stuff on us. That's good enough. Good enough for now. Oh, look at that. I see graphite over there. There's graphite right there. So we're going to try to replenish some more of our graphite. Left turn. Thanks, Kismet. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being in the stream. We're having lots of fun tonight. We're crushing it right now. And we're just... No, we didn't have to really do any of this, right? I could just power this thing up and then run around and power everything up. But you got it. You gotta do it just so, right? You gotta make it your own. And I can't leave my base like this. It's got to be an established base so that when I come back here in the future, it'll already be ready to rock. Otherwise, I got to come back another time and do it. And I would rather just take the time right now and make it super sexy. It's going to be one sexy, sexy base. Let's go. Now we want to go ahead and just start establishing our base. And, of course, look at over here. We've got that power, so I'm just going to eventually run the tethers. Now, I want it to be out here in the sun because, of course, we're going to have solar power and all that other stuff. That we are going to be utilizing. But we're going to go ahead and first start that like so. And we're going to go ahead and move this stuff out of the way now. Actually, we can just go ahead and just temporarily get that up off the ground like so. Over there. Very nice. And the same thing here. Reestablish our tables. Our tables, Jables. Oh. All right. Now we want to go ahead and get these out of here. Where is our power? There we go. Now what we want to do is go ahead and start establishing our power here so it will have some time. I know you go there. It'll have some time to power up. Look, it's already powering up. And you're like, Kismet, what's it powering up from? From the sun right there. See those solars? Already starting to power that up. Now, we've also got a wind over here. We go ahead and knock that in there. Actually, I kind of feel like we'll take this out. Go ahead and get another battery going here, too. Get another battery going there, too. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to power that up while I'm not around. While I'm busy collecting all this. So, it probably would have been smarter to start with that, but that's okay. You know, no, we're not in that much of a hurry. We're not in that much of a hurry. We're establishing our base, and we're going to get this going on over here. Let's go ahead and fill that back in now. And let's get our solar way out here in a nice flat area. I like my solar to be nice and flat so it has the maximum amount of time that the sun's coming over, right? And there's really a lot of sun on this particular planet, so this is a great solar planet. Like that. And here we go. Boom. Very nice. Now, of course, we brought this from another location. Come up on top there. There's our wind. And we've got another solar here. And it looks like we got some solar there. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. It's just me, but I would put this... right? Move it over here where it has a nice clear view of the sun. Not obstructed. That's just me. Now look at them batteries filling up. Looking sexy. Alright. And then we'll cut this way because we don't want to be blocking our solar. Like that. Alright. Nice, nice. And again, we'll just kind of put our stuff up here out of the way. Allow us to get in and out here a little bit easier. Okay, we got anything else on us here? We got a little bit of that. We're just going to throw it over here, though. It is kind of wasting our space over there, but look at those batteries, almost filled. Nice. Nice, nice. Now, there is a thing called an RTG, but it does take time to build those, so I find it's just easier just to take your medium batteries and solar and wind and just literally just plug into that sucker, and you're off and running. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Let me put this up here. Put these solars over here. I mean, these winds over here. I forgot. Get that additional power running. Right over here. Like so. Very nice. Okay, and let's go ahead and put our other shape in some more space. Oh, out of rock. Luckily, there's an overabundance of sand. There we go. Use that. Pick it up from over there. Put it over here. Very nice. Get those together. Another one over here. I'll actually make this in a circle later. I typically make like a circular thing. Because otherwise, I've got to get something from over here, and then I got to run it way over there, and I got to go back and forth and back and forth. I don't like to do that. Look at that. Power already completely full. Looking good. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of our resources just laying around over here. Very nice. Tons of ammonium over here. Looks like we need some more mediums, too. Definitely need some more mediums. I'm just going to go throw this down over here. Tethers and all that other stuff. Very nice. Okay. Oh, look. Wait. Look what's over here. Look at that. That is hilarious. There's literally two solar things just sitting right there. I just saw it as I was getting in my car. Hey, Sophie Jane, how are you doing? I'm doing awesome. Thanks for being here in the stream. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're having lots of fun. We're building our base up here. We've taken everything from the underground. We've been moving it for a while here. Wow, actually it's been like, wow, it feels like 10 minutes went by. It's like 3 hours later. That's how you know you're playing a game that you really like, right? When you get in there and all of a sudden, boom, time goes by like that. What's the objective in this game? Looks fun, says Kaz. The objective is to have fun in any game. But the objective right now, and there's different objectives, of course, in the very beginning, you're looking for resources. You're trying to understand how the game works. You're doing some research and building that. Then eventually you figure out what the heck these things are all about. And then you get these things going. And then you figure out that all the planets are connected in a way. I don't want to spoil it for you. Are connected. And then, of course, then it gives you that. You start with a small mission of surviving. Then you start with the next mission of kind of thriving a little bit. Then you get another mission of, hey, I want to be able to build all the higher level stuff. Then you get to that level. Then you realize that, okay, I know where all the resources are. And I know what my next mission is. Now we're going to get all of the planets to work together. And that's basically what we're doing. Now, what's beyond that? I don't know. I'm still in this stage, right? So it's like different stages you go through. The exploring is fantastic. The shaping is amazing. It looks like a simple game, but it takes real talent. It takes incredible talent. I know. Used to work for Apple. It takes incredible talent, and I've worked with the most talented people in the world. I'm not saying I'm the most talented person in the world. I'm just saying they're the most talented people in the world. Making stuff simple from stuff that's complex is very difficult. And there's a lot of complex mechanics and things that work together that just seem simple when you're doing it and seem understandable even when you're in there. And then you'll have like aha moments, right? Like I had the other day, I realized something. I went, oh, that's how that works. And I love those moments. Those are my favorite moments in gaming, is those moments of discovering that stuff. All right, so we got our power going over there. We're kind of moving all of our stuff here. Let's go back up here and see what else we've got to move up here. Now, we also got to move our ship from over here to over there. Because it's quite a long distance, I might just take off and then land again. That might be a little bit easier than to try to carry it all the way over there or try to put it. I wonder if you can put that on your... Can you put that on your thing? I don't think so because it's got landing pads on it. It's not like it attaches to it. But I can take my landing pad out like this and then pick that up and package that sucker up as well. Let's go. More packages. Man, I'm sure glad we brought all this graphite. Sure glad we brought the graphite. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and clean up a little bit here for those of you who are like, hey, mate, clean that up. You know what? I just had an idea. Speaking of, right? 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 Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Because you're smart. Because you're smart. You're in my stream. That was your first smart move. No, just messing. And then we're going to go ahead and move this over. I did graphic design. Yes, I've done graphic design for 25 years. I worked for some of the top companies in the world, but I'm not trying to brag or impress you. I'm just trying to inspire you to go do what you love to do every day. I don't have an ego. I don't care. I don't wear $1,000 suits anymore, and I don't try to impress people by what stuff I have because I literally have nothing now. I got super sick. I spent every last dime on doctors, and I literally rubbing pennies together now. Rubbing pennies together, $0 in the bank right now. But you know what? Doing what I love to do. And there's, even if you did have lots of money, if you don't have that elusive special magic thing about life called joy, it is not worth it anyway. And I'm lucky enough to be with my wife for 26 years. I have 3 beautiful daughters. I have a house to live in. I have computers to play games on. And I get to hang out with all of you. So, big bonus for me. Big bonus for me. I'm just trying to carve out my little corner of Twitch here, which I enjoy doing every time. I just get in such a great mood. Whenever that's when you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, by the way. When you get in a great mood, when you go to work, that's what you should be doing. And if you're not doing that, and I know, hey, you got to grind. You got to grind in life, right? To pay those bills and, make sure your kids are fed and all of that stuff. I understand. There ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got to work at Walmart or work as a janitor or whatever you got to do, there ain't nothing wrong with that. And don't let nobody put you down for that as well. But it'd be more awesome to do what you love to do every day, right? And when you wake up in the morning and you go, man, I sure wish I was fill in the blank yourself, right? That's probably what you should be doing, right? Now, I always wanted to be a graphic designer since I was 8 years old when I first saw a printing press, and I did. I went on to work with incredible companies, which, of course, I didn't appreciate at the time, right? I didn't appreciate that some 20-year-old kid is working on million-dollar computers, which is basically what Photoshop does today. So when you're using Photoshop, just think, that program does what million-dollar computers used to do. So it's like a million-dollar program. So there you go. Don't believe me? Go ahead and Google Hell Chromacom and Cytex, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Those old school pre-press systems back in the day. Now, it wasn't my $1 million, by the way. It was somebody else's $1 million. But I did enjoy working on them. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, we're taking this stuff on the road. Let's go. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. All right, ain't no reason to leave it down here. Ain't doing us no good down here. We got to get it back to our primary base now. Again, if I had it to do all over again, I definitely would have not built the entire thing underground. Maybe just a smelting furnace, maybe just a centrifuge. So while I'm working on that level, it'll work great. But of course, I could change my mind later. I could figure out, oh man, I should have built it on every single level, and that would have helped me a lot, because you never know. Because one minute you think one thing, and then you do one thing, and then you're like, no, I want to do the other thing, right? It does evolve as you go, and that's what makes a great game. That it evolves, and the more you know, your perspective changes on what you're doing. That's super cool, I think. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. I'm totally going to build that car ramp. I'm going to build that car ramp that's going to go right down here, and we can just drive our car down, because it's not very deep here on this level. So, all right, let's load up our car with all this epic goods. We get to slide down a lot. Whee! And back up we go. Preach! Exactly. Exactly. Now, of course, it's your life. They're your life decisions. They're all on you. But I suggest to make them great, because you only got so many minutes in life. Only so many minutes to tell people that you love them, that you care about them. Appreciate the people who are there for you, and forget about the people who are not. Forget about those people coming in telling you can't do what you want to do. I'm living proof right here. I was disabled in the bed 4 years ago. Disabled. Could not go anywhere. Could not drive. Could not go up and down stairs. Could not play with my kids or spend time with my wife. And you're like, well, Kismet, how did you do it, bro? How did you do it? Force of will. That's how I did it. Because you know what? These doctors over here, as I discovered after I spent basically every last penny of my retirement trying not to die or be disabled in the bed forever, basically I had to make a choice. I could lay down and die, let my wife take care of me for the rest of my life, or I say, you know what? I'm going to get up. And I'm going to go to that gym. And I'm going to stop drinking that soda. You know, though I drink it occasionally. I'm being real bad. It's okay occasionally. You know, every now and again. If you're drinking one of those every single day, and I just take a little sip. Just give myself a little boost of caffeine. I don't drink coffee or anything like that. Especially when I'm working hard on stuff, right? When I'm working hard on stuff. But I gave that up. I lost 10 pounds. Then I started going to the gym. I started eating right. Eating much better than I usually do. And then I lost another 10 pounds. And then I lost another 10. And then another 10. And then another 10. That's 50 pounds right there. 50 pounds. Holy cheese! That's 50 pounds right there. Oh my gosh, you got me good with that one, whack-a-mole. Holy man. You see me jump? I'm so easy to jump scare. Sweet Kismet, looks really good. Thank you. It's a super fun game. I mean, this is, like, people come in and say, Kismet, would you recommend this? Absolutely, hands down. And again, this is not sponsored at all. All right, this is not sponsored. This game was actually given to me by Big JP. It was a massive sponsor of the stream. It's not sponsored in any way. I have no connection to them other than I really enjoy their game. Incredibly great. Let's see. I'm in school for it. Any advice for graphic design? Absolutely. Don't learn the programs. And you're like, what, Kismet? What are you talking about? Don't learn the programs. You mean don't learn Photoshop and Illustrator and all of that? I'll learn it later. Learn the deep understanding of graphic design. Now, when I did graphic design, you actually apprenticed for graphic design, which means you had a mentor who would teach you, right? Like a journeyman who's been doing it forever, right? My journeyman was 4th generation printer, right? And he was a funny guy and also a very strict guy. He expected you to deliver on every single project. You had to deliver every time. Or he'd be on you, man. He'd be on you every time. And I delivered every single project. I've done 100,000 plus projects in my career easily. I'm probably more. I just rounded off. But I've done everything. I've done silk screening and books, and I've done magazines, and I've done billboards, and I've done CD covers and stuff for Motown and Capitol Records and Disney, and I've done T-shirts. I've done, but again, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to inspire you to learn that deep information. Now, what you want to do is you want to start at the end as a graphic designer. Don't start up here. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and design something. No. I don't care what business you're in. Never start like that. You always start at the end. You're like, what do you mean, Kismet? What do you mean start at the end? Now, this is the best business advice I can give any of you right now. It's going to save you so much time. It's going to save you lots of cost, and you're going to make more money in the long run. What you do is you go to the end. What is it I'm making? What is the end result? When I'm done, what is it? Right? Is it a magazine? Well, what press is it going on? What paper is it going to use? Who's going to be printing it? Right? Start there. Work your way backwards because that's going to have an effect. It's going to have an effect of all the designs you need to do to make sure it comes out right at the end. And my projects always came out right, and that's why I charge 3 times as much. Now, hey, you want the best, I'm going to get it done in a quarter of the time. So really, you're saving money by coming to me. And that's how I'd always say. And they would say, you're right, because they come and say, this guy is cheaper than you. I said, go ahead and go to that guy. Go ahead, go to that guy. I'll be here when you're ready for your next project. And that's exactly what they do. They go over there. That person would screw it up, wouldn't follow up, wouldn't deliver on what they say, and then they'd be back to me, and they'd never leave me again. That's how you build up trust with customers. You got to build up trust. That's your main ingredient. You got to deliver on what you say. If you say you're going to get it done by Friday, well, sometimes you're going to have to stay up. You're going to have to work 18 hours. You're going to have to bust your butt to deliver, to build up that trust. And by today, I don't know what, I would rule. If I didn't have sleep apnea and vertigo, I would rule the graphic design right now because people don't follow up. You ask them to go do you a design, and they're like, nope, sorry, hold on, I'll get back to you. They don't get back to you for a week or 2 weeks or whatever. When someone would give me a project and they say, Kismet, I need this done, I would treat it was like my project, like it was important to me. And that's how you build up trust. I still have customers who buzz me via email. I've had the same email forever. And they buzz me via email and say, Kismet, they do call me Kismet, by the way, but everybody calls me Kismet, more than my real name, in real life. And they would say, can you do this thing? I say, you know what? I don't do graphic design for people anymore. I do appreciate the love. I appreciate you coming to me and want me to do something for you. But I do this now. You got to stay focused in your life. I only have so much time in the day. I can't be doing designs for people and all that stuff. Plus, I have sleep apnea and vertigo now, so it makes it more difficult for me to deliver on what I say. You guys still have that power. I would use that power, and I used it powerfully, and I made crazy tons of money. More money than some people make in a lifetime. And of course, I spent all that money because I was young and crazy and dumb. But I did save some of it, luckily, and used it to survive that whole episode where I got really, really sick. I also used to have sinus infections and all of that. I have a middle channel ear problem, which causes my vertigo, as well as I have trouble sleeping. I have a decent overbite. That makes it difficult for me to breathe now. And it all triggered at the same time. And then, of course, it triggers each other. So when I have vertigo, it messes up with my sleeping. My sleeping, of course, then messes up and causes vertigo. So it's like this vicious cycle I'm in. And I've gone to a bazillion doctors. I tried CPAP, and I have a mandible device that holds my chin forward so I can breathe so I don't die. Because every night I go to sleep, I could not wake up tomorrow. That's going to change your perspective in life. You're not going to waste time with all these negative a-holes that come in there and tell you you can't be what you want to be. Forget those people. Come in here. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you a little positivity. I'm going to say you can do it. And you can look right here. Right here. Boom. Not only did I say to go do it, but I've done it. Right here. Look at that purple check mark right there. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys. Purple check mark. Partnered streamer. Come in here 4 years ago. Never going to happen, Kismet. That's a dumb idea. You'll never become a partnered streamer, It's too saturated. Too many people want to be a streamer. You're too old. There's no way you're going to make it happen. You're starting over at 45. No way you ever going to become a partnered streamer. Boom. I don't listen to naysayers. I make it happen because I'm relentless. I will never give up. So that's my number one thing on graphic design. Start at the end. Work your way backwards. Learn the concepts. More important than the actual programs. Programs are easy. You can go look at 50,000 tutorials there. If you're taking classes on Photoshop, which is pretty good if the teacher's really great. But most important, learn about whatever you're going to make. What are you going to make? Logos? You're going to do like sewing and embroidery? Are you going to be doing magazines? Are you going to be doing what? Are you going to be doing? I mean, you could be making kites for all I know, or planes, or whatever. Graphic design is a huge field, right? You're going to be making websites. Are you going to be making overlays for? Right now, I'm telling you, I'd be making so much bank right now just doing overlays for people, just doing overlays and graphics and emotes and all of that other stuff. You could just be making bank, just making bank, especially if you become established and known for your epic stuff. I mean, I could be making intros and all that stuff. I would even want to upgrade mine, but I only have so much time, right? Because I could do stuff way beyond everybody else. Because I've been a graphic designer a very long time. I pioneered electronic or digital graphic design because no one knew the computer then. I had already been in the computer since I was like 7 years old. So if you want to do something like have your little dragon pop up and dance like this, oh, there we go. Have your little dragon come up, or maybe you want a little dragon come in. Maybe you want to learn some 3D animation like me. I've been a 3D animator for a long time. My buddy Norbert. He loves it when you guys drop those bits in there. I'd love to spend more time doing more of that too. But I got to get all this other stuff done first. Then I'll come back to that. See, I like doing graphic design like some people like breathing. I can make an ad like this. I don't even have to really think that much about it. The functional, how to use Photoshop and Illustrator and all that stuff. I always think about the design. The design is always the most important part. The distances between letters and spaces and what colors you're using and how they blend together, complementary and tertiary and secondary colors, and how does that all work, right? How's the text in the pictures align? And then you know what? Break the rules. Learn the rules and then break them and develop your own style, because that's how you make the big money in graphic design. Is that you have your style that's unique from everybody else. Of course, eventually they're going to copy you. But you have your style that's unique. Don't copy other people. Learn from other people. And then develop your style. Just like anything that you do in life. I don't care what business you do. You got to be different than everybody else. And you can't be a little bit better than them. You got to be a whole lot better. You got to have a huge difference between you and everybody else. So that's my advice. Hopefully it works, right? And follow up. My mentor that I mentioned earlier. Sorry, I'm getting a real left tangent here. My mentor who taught me all the great stuff about printing. I mean, he was a genius printer. He's done every type of printing like I have now. In his day, that was like 30 years ago. He's done every type of printing in the traditional way. Traditional paste up, cutting out little windows and putting photos in and, getting the typeset separate. And then putting that in, and also the old school type that used to do in stuff, right? Where you'd actually put each and every letter down, work on all your leading and kerning like that, called hot and cold type. Very, very cool stuff. I could get into that, but that stuff is obsolete now. You can just do it on the computer. But you should know the history of that stuff and where it came from and how it developed and all that kind of stuff. Very important to know the fundamentals, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people just fire up Photoshop and think now they're a graphic designer, which is kind of true. When the second you get paid to do it, that's when... No! I guess we'll be doing some of that again. The second you get paid to do it is the second you become a professional at what you do. There you go. I didn't know. I know, right? I get all the good stuff every day. There you go. There you go. Dishing you out some decent stuff. Now, again, it's your life. They're your life decisions. They're all on you. Huge good luck on going for it. And again, the funny thing about me is I was so known in my circles of graphic design that I never had a portfolio. Never used a portfolio. You know what I had to do? I just, like on the freeway, I said, I did that one. I said, yeah, I did that one over there. That poster over there, I did that. The CD, I did that while I'm in the store. I never had to have a portfolio, though nowadays you do. Nowadays you do. Especially if you're going to get in with an ad agency or something like that. I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of that again. Let's go see. Yeah, we're going to be doing all of that again, everybody. Sorry about that. I forgot to save. I was getting into it there. I was getting into it. But we'll get it going on. You got to save every now and again by going in and out of your thing or going in and out of this thing. That'll help you save. But that's okay. We got it down now. We got it. We got it rocking and rolling. I didn't save in a while. In a while. I think that's the longest I've not saved. My bad. You've been my mentor, Kismet. Just kidding. But seriously, thanks, man. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Again, old school was the way to go. Old school. Learn why you're doing what you're doing, not just how to do it. Right? If you're learning Photoshop, why am I using this tool? Why am I using that tool? What's the end purpose of those things? I think I can teach nothing more important than that. I can teach you Photoshop. I can teach you Illustrator, After Effects. I can teach you the entire Adobe line. I pioneered it. I used Illustrator back in 1988 when it first came out. By the way, Illustrator precedes nearly every single other major program. It's the very first one to have the arrow tool, the pen tool, all that stuff, way back in the day. The only thing that's in front of it, of course, would be like Mac Paint, kind of modern programs. There's other older programs as well, which I've used all of those as well. But as a modern program, as you see them today, with all of the tools like the Bezier Curve tool and all that stuff, that all comes from Illustrator back in the day. That's why I love Illustrator. Those are my favorite programs still today. Because I can just pop in there, do some simple designs and just some basic stuff. And then if I need Photoshop, I'll go to Photoshop. If I need After Effects, I'll go to After Effects, right? Because it's a vector-based program, anything you do in there, basically if you're using lines and curves, will scale to any size. It'll scale to any size, unlike Photoshop. If you do it in Photoshop, it's a pixel-based program, so whatever size you created it, that's pretty much the size it's going to be. Unless if you blow it up, it's going to look a lot worse. If you shrink it down, it'll actually look better. So if you make it really big and then shrink it down, then you'll be fine. But use Illustrator as much as you can. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that was a bit of a fail there, everybody. I apologize. I'll apologize for my save fail. I was getting in there, dishing out some sweet advice. Dropping my rocket ship. Taking a rocket ship. All right, we got some work to do now. We're going to speed up. Come here, you. We're going to speed up. Going to get focused. All right. We can take this out of here. We need to keep running up here all the time. Whee! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy moly! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was a close one. I caught on the side and slid down the side there. Whoa, get a little action there, everybody. That was a bit about almost fall to my death there. Now, see, when that happens, when you have a near-death experience, that's when you want to go in and shape that sucker over a little bit. Whew, that was scary. A little near-death experience there. All right, let's go. Back up here we go. I feel like we want to finish up the top part here. Get all this out of here. Oh, wait, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put it in here and then just move the ship. That's right. That graphite out of there, though. Want to take that graphite with me. Let's go. Oh, wait, I can just carry it. Come here, you. Okay. Let's really try to make this efficient. Let's get all this off of me right now. Like so. Put that up there. Yeah, we're going to have to go down and repackage all of that and do all of that. It's a bummer. Bummer, but that's okay. Have you played Subnautica? Absolutely, Whack-A-Null. Incredibly fun. You think I got a mega base here You should have seen the one in Subnautica. By the way, if you ever want to see any of my past videos or my past streams, I am a crazy man. Because someone came in and asked me, and actually several people asked me, Kismet, can you take your streams and put them on YouTube? Because I don't always have enough time to watch Twitch, and I miss your stream. I want to watch, you know, basically how you build stuff and how you do stuff. I do love to watch your videos. I put them all on YouTube. Now, if you want to calculate that out, every night I record. Like right now I'm recording. I'm about 3 hours in. Usually, sometimes I do the videos for like 2.5 hours. Sometimes they're an hour. Sometimes they're 4 hours. Sometimes they're 6 hours, depending on, you know, how long I forget to accidentally hit the stop button. But each one, when I record every single night, is about 100 gigs. And I record about 3 to 4 of them every night. So that's 400 gigs every night. And then I transfer it over. I process it for an hour. Right now, I've got about 20 of them processing on my Mac over here. And of course, I run Mac and PC. I have 2 custom PCs. One's a streaming PC, one's a gaming PC, and then I have a Mac over here, which I do graphic design. I use Maya for 3D animations like my little dragon and stuff like that, which is a huge overkill. That's when I had money. I spent it on Maya, which was super smart because now I could use it for doing animation. But yeah, I put them all up there. So if you want to see my Subnautica playthrough and how I started and how I got through and build my base and do all that stuff, or how I got started here in this particular playthrough, all of that stuff is up there. Okay? All of that, well, I guess we're going to be doing all that again. All that stuff is up there on my my YouTube. So go check it out. Hit that subscribe button while you're over there. It does help me out a lot. Or hit that like button. That also helps me out over there. But I don't consider myself a YouTuber because YouTube is dead. I think it's a waste of time. Other than, you know, just putting it up there for you guys for your convenience. I do some guides over there. I do unboxings over there. A lot of that stuff. Like if you're looking for guides to like Fallout and so much like building and stuff like that, how you can build stuff and running power and doing all of that. You can do all that. Now I would normally do that like on this game. I would go and say, okay, here's the mechanics of the game, and here's how tethers work, and here's some things that I learned. Except for it takes so long to do those videos, and then I put them up there, and then maybe 75 people see it, or 100 people, because the algorithm over there sucks now. So, there we go. I think we're going to do a little bit of crashing today. This is the most crashing I've had at any time in this game. We must be really pushing the limits of it now. Let's just go do it again, everybody. Do it again. I'm going to try to save this time, though. I won't have to do this 50 times. Now we know what we're doing, though. I actually got a better idea. I think fate's trying to tell me something. Now, here's what happens. When stuff like this happens, you would think it would be a negative, right? Like, Kismet, you keep crashing. But it's trying to tell you something. Sometimes life is giving you a little push. And it's saying, you should try this. You should do this. This is going to help you. So I think we're going to do that instead. We're going to listen to fate telling us to do a certain thing. And I think what fate's trying to tell us right now is, Kismet, take this and stick that in there. And then take this, stick that in there. And then grab this on you. Grab this tether here. Right? And then we'll go and we'll grab all this stuff again here. And we're going to be tricky this time. We're going to do something different. Now, if you fail, don't keep doing the same thing. If you do the same thing over and over again, it's going to have the same result, right? That's called insanity. If you are designing something, say you want to be a graphic designer, and it's not working, go in a completely different direction. Try a whole bunch of stuff, right? Because you'll get stuck if you try to just grind on that one design. Now, if you're iterating, that's different, right? If you've got a design that you kind of like, and then you want to keep working on it and try a different thing in kind of a different direction, that's fine. But if you're stuck and you don't know what to do, just go completely different than what you normally do. And then you'll find stuff that you don't like. And this is the same thing when you're getting a job, right? You get a job and you're like, Kismet, I don't know what I want to do, right? I don't wake up in the morning and say, man, I sure wish I was, right? I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, what am I going to do today? Well, here's what you do. You do a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll find the stuff that you absolutely hate and you know you don't want to do. So you work backwards, right? You do the stuff that you know you don't want to do, and that leads you to the stuff you do want to do. Right? And that's a lot of fun. I find that the way to go. Big time. As I know, I would rather be doing this than just about anything at this point, because I love streaming. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun, but it does take a lot of work and effort and all the time behind the stream to keep things rocking and rolling. All right, tethers. I'm just going to put that tether down just randomly. Right there. I can take this with me. Okay. And we have our other thing that way. All right, I'm thinking that's good. We'll get those resources there. All right. We'll have to come down and repackage all those and take those back up again and all of that. But I feel like we're going to try something different. Something smarter. That's going to make this go a lot faster than us packaging this all over again and do all of that. I feel like it's telling me something. Kismet, don't do it that way. This way is going to be the smarter way. And I'm going to go ahead and listen. Now, most important thing is listening. That's tough. That can be tough. All right. I am going to package one thing, though, here. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these off. Put that in there. This over here. We're going to go ahead and make a packager. Let's try something. And now for something completely different. Package that sucker up. Take this with me. Some of you already know what I'm going to try. You're like, Kismet, I know exactly what you're going to do, bro. I know exactly what you're going to do. And you would be super smart for knowing that. All right. Now, I don't need to take all of this over there because I didn't bring that other stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and just disable this for now. And we'll come back. We'll get that in a minute. Now, I just saved because I went into my car. And we're going to take our car and we're going to drive it right over here. Because it's trying to tell me, right? When you fail at something, it's trying to tell you to take it in a different direction. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to choose a different direction for what we're doing here. And let's shape all this out. Now, here's a little trick. You do this, these little rocks fall. Get them out of your field of view. Stand over here by a truck and do this. Get that same level. Come on, cursor. Work with me here, cursor. Give ourselves lots of room here. Very nice. Very nice. Liking it, liking it. Boop. All right, let's walk it this way a little bit. We'll in our little hole here. Oh. We start right here. Work our way out. There we go. Yeah, we're getting that same level. I like I want it right there. All right. Then we're going to grab this. Stick it right here. Make sure we're not going to hit anything on the way down. Unpack that sucker. Activate it. We're going to move our rocket ship. You guys know exactly what it is. I'm really happy you love streaming because I love being here. We appreciate you being here. Subscribed. I've been playing, though, Subnautica 2 or 3 times. The best moment with me when I got my GTX 1070 and could run it on Ultra. It's such a beautiful game. It absolutely is. I was lucky enough to get a 1080 on this particular machine. I think I have a 1060 on the other one or a 1070. I can't remember. On my streaming PC. But yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. I actually went in there and made a massive farm and a big old mega base and all of that. Very, very fun game. Incredibly fun. I hope to go back, of course, probably when I finish this game and play it again. I actually have the VR headset too, so I could actually play it in VR. But it does take a lot for me to set it up here in my office every single time. So I've kind of put that on hold for now, but we'll get back to it. Don't worry. We'll get back to some VR games at some point. Got plenty of stuff there. So I feel like this is what we want to do. We want to go in here, and actually we can take all these. Oh, that's full. Okay, that's full. We'll take all that stuff out later. So now when we get in here, it's going to save. We're going to launch. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot a really important thing. That's okay. We'll get it before we get too far. That one. I forgot to put the beacon down. I forgot to put the beacon down, but we'll land over here. Hopefully we get the right one. We did. And now we just moved all the resources in one quick little swift move there. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, like it, like it, like it. And then we'll put our things over here. Now, I actually learned this cool thing that you can do. Let's take this out temporarily. Actually, we can take all these out. Too many of these things. We'll go ahead and move our power down here. I'll put our tethers up here. Now, I learned this thing that you can actually hit, I think it's V, yep, to put these down. These little extenders. Like this. And I try to get them at maximum range. So I'll pull this out first, and I'll say, okay, right about there, right? And then I'll put it right there. So you don't have to use as many. Now, if I go this way, and connect that in there. Come on, I know you go in there. I hear you snapping in there. There we go. The arrows you can see are going that way, which is the wrong way. I wanted to come out of there, and I wanted to go in this thing. So I actually want to go ahead and take that out of there and then send it this way. There we go. Now you can see the power running through there, and you can kind of get an idea where I'm going, right? Hit V again. Very useful. Once you learn that technique, and again, now we're going this way. And then V. And right there, I think that should be fine. And now, let's see how our power's looking. Oh, not quite enough. But then again, the sun isn't out right now, is it? The sun is not out. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to leave that plugged in. And you're like, well, what do you mean, Kismet? I don't want to leave that plugged in? No, because it's going to burn all your battery power. So you want to go ahead and take that off. And then when you have sun, and when you have wind, and you have all that power, that's when you want to flip it on. So we'll flip it on during the day, and not during the nighttime when we have no wind or solar. Now, the wind is going to go ahead and power that back up again while we're off getting our resources here. And let's go ahead and take all this stuff out of here. Oh, actually, I just take the whole thing out. There we go. And we've also got, speaking of solar, our other solar panel here. I'm going to put that way out here like this. Now, this is a giant solar array, which is awesome because it'll rotate in the direction of the sun. And this is going to give us lots of nice power. And this is going to go ahead and chain it all the way through and eventually end up over there. And again, we'll power. Oh, suffocating. Woo, that was close. Now, one thing I don't have here at my base that I just realized, which it just told me, is I don't have any tethers. So there's no tethers in the middle here that are connected to anything, right? I go like this and do all of this. We haven't put our auctionator down anywhere here. I can't remember where the heck that auctionator was. I know we made another one. There's an atmospheric condenser. Got to be around here somewhere. I remember us making a second one. Oh, we left it up there. That's right. We left it up there. We could have took it with us. That's okay. That's okay. We've got a backup one right here. Oops. There we go. Got a backup auctionator right there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take this off. Boom. There we go. You can see we got our tethers now. And there we go. Because before we had our ship. Our ship was allowing us to do that. Like this. Stick it over here. Oh, that thing's running. See, it runs even when it's not on. Like right now, it's actually not on. But it runs anyway. I forgot about that. I hate that noise. I hate that noise running. Okay. Now we just go ahead and run back. Oh, we don't need these tethers and we don't need this other stuff on it. So hold on. Hold on. We don't need to run over there with all this stuff. Oh, we'll put our beacon back on. There we go. Very nice. Fire up another packager. Leave the tethers. Put our power back up here at the top. Come on, little tethers. Get out of there. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. Let's save. All right. Let's remember to save this time. So we don't have to do any of that. Apparently, we're getting a lot of crashes today. So we'll save by entering our shuttle. And then we'll exit. There we go. Game saved. Let's go. Subscribed. I've played Subnautica 2 or 3 times. The best moment of the thing. Yep. You're streaming. I played it on my buddy's VR headset. Incredibly beautiful, but difficult to control. Survival would be tough, but creative mode would be amazing. Yeah. Yeah, of course, you could look behind you and look around you for, you know, certain things that might eat your face. Yeah, we left it over here. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I think we got everything done up here at the top except for our tethers. Let's go up here and get our tethers out of here. And again, we're just removing all of our stuff and trying to move it over there. Had a few crashes today. That's probably the most crashes I've had in the game. Very rare that I have a crash. But we are doing tons and tons of moving of stuff. All right. Ah. Sometimes you're trying to click them when you're trying to slide, and then the backpack pops up because you click that instead. There we go. All right. Now again, we don't need to go that way anymore, right? We don't need to go up there anymore. So because we've got a separate thing over there. Now what I would do is just go ahead and shape this out and take this out. So I know that's not a valid way to go, but I would leave it up there just in case you might need it later. But now we're just going to go ahead. Try to flatten it out anyway. Let's say from over here. Flatten this area out. Okay, very nice. And where's our primary thing now? Hold on. I'm down here. It's to the left. Right there. Right there. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves a little bit something like this. And then we'll take this spot here. Actually, we don't even need that spot there. We need it down here. Because this is going to be our actual entrance. On this current side. Here's our tethering. Again, this whole base on this side going bye-bye. That'll tie into our other tethers in that direction. That down there. Let's put it shape that out a little bit. Put our divot right there. Put what our resources are on this level. We found so far. There might be other resources, by the way. Might be stuff I haven't even found yet. Shape that out a little bit. And let's reestablish our tethers here. This direction. Very nice. Okay, looking good, looking good. Now we gotta package all of these suckers. And our stuff is way off on the other side. I think we should go have some fun. Anything else this way? I forget what was over there. Forget what was over there. All right, I think we should go have some fun now. Because we're having an issue with our packagers when we package a bunch of stuff. I think we should go do something. We're going to go do it right now. Is there something about the connectors you don't seem to know? Not sure if you share that info at this point. Nope. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I do appreciate it, though. I appreciate the idea, but don't tell me. Unless I ask. All right. Now, I feel like we can go ahead and connect this in here. We can grab this auctionator now. And kind of lay that on there. That Kismet, that doesn't work. Oh, it does. It does. You get it just right. There we go. And now it'll fall off there if you turn too quick or whatnot. But it does go on there. And it does work. You can keep it from falling off. Oh, I forgot to take that resource off the front. I could package it, but that's a waste of my packaging. A little awkward to get it perfectly centered. Takes a little finesse. Now I've actually taken the big ones and put them on the back and moved the entire resource all at once, which is cool. That's a real fast way to move massive tons of resources. Well, that's back there. We'll get it. All right, now we'll put our auctionator. We already got the one over there. We can put this one back in our ship so we don't leave without it. That could be problematic. There we go. All right, I feel like I want to do my thing over here now. I feel like I want to do my thing. My thingity thing. And ooh, it's looking like right here, too. Again, right in that direction is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that direction we came from. So let's do it, everybody. Let's do it right here. Let's go. Let's shape it. Oop, shape it here. All right. Now we're gonna have a power problem, so we're gonna need to use tethers. We need to make sure that they do actually connect to everything else. All right, how are we looking over here? We got some solar going. We got solar going. We got our big solar going right now. Look at that. Let's give it another shot. Oh, so close. So close. That's okay. We'll come back and work on it some more. All right. Got that going. All right, we're going to get this going. All right, we're going to make our very first full-size ramp here. I'm going to clear all this out. We're going to make it go straight down here. Now, we want it to be not quite as big an angle as we've done in the past. If we make it like this, it's going to be kind of... Oh, actually, that's pretty good. If we make it too steep, it's kind of hard to go up and down in the car. So what we're going to do is just start with an angle, like that, and then we're going to try to match it up to what we've already got. I feel like I want a nice wide one, so we're literally going to just shape all this out. Now, we're going to need tethers, of course, so we're going to go ahead and tether around my ship here. We're going to go this way, just so it's not going to connect to the ship, and we can tether our way down, and then utilize all the power that we're using over there. I can do this all day. All right. Let's not carry all this other stuff that we don't need to carry with us down there. Let's go ahead and put that over there. Let's grab this. Got a packager, tether, that wind power over there. You know, while we're at it, might as well, right? Might as well collect that dirt. Well, actually, I can get rid of the one I got on me. Might as well collect some nice dirt while we're at it. Since we're going to be digging a big old hole over here. I like it. So if it's a little close to my landing pad, I might want to move my landing pad. I think eventually over here. This will be nice. This will be nice. Yeah. Liking it. All right. Let's shape some out. And then nice wide road. Now we could actually use our vehicle to cut out the thing. I don't like to do that because you can just suddenly go woo off the end. That's not good when that happens. I also have a tendency to forget to tether as well. And I like to tether off to the side so it's not in my way. I love the shaping in this game. I can do it endlessly. Endlessly. Let me catch up on chat here. It's February-ish. One cap. What happened while I was gone? You only got one cap? Yep, you got one Kiss cap. You've been gone a while. Yeah, it reset. Normally resets every single year in January. Every single year. So if you're not hanging around for a while, they will reset. And that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is seeing who gets it this year. Who's going to be top of the line. Who's going to be the top of the leaderboard. We'll see. We'll see who it is. Yeah, I like that angle much better. Not too steep. Pretty decent. We'll find out when we drive our car down here. Again, there's a lot more effort to make that happen. I feel like we got it started here. Like so. I think I'm going to go ahead and work this left side a bit. Work the edge here. Run out of tether. I'm just going to do it. Oh. All right. Get that out a little bit. Now, it's actually not going to be perfect until we come back and fix it. Now, sometimes, by the way, this game can make this look like it's going down at an angle, but then all of a sudden you'll start going back up again, right? Even though you look back and go, hey, that's totally angled, man. No. Sometimes you're not. You got to watch out what your angle of your ramp is versus the ground. That's the most important thing. Wow, we're finding tons of resources that we'll be looking for later. We found it right here. Again, if we went down steeper, we'd get down faster. But I find that's more of when you're doing a ramp for you versus a ramp for your vehicle. And you can do steep ramps. I've tried it before on my vehicle. And I have a tendency to forget them tethers. Plenty of oxygen. That's what's important. This is just kind of a tether path here. Oh, out of tethers. Let's get some more tethers and get that going on. All right. Now I could have ran back and turned in these things here, but I was in the zone. I was in the zone. We're going to be taking out all of that. We might as well best utilize our time here. Oops, wrong button. All right. What we're trying to do is move our entire base over to this side. And right now we're building a gigantic car ramp to take us down to that first level. Very, very fun. I think we're going to definitely overshoot our base, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it going. I'm hitting T, by the way. It's not automatically doing that. I'm hitting T. You can also, by the way, you can just attach it to the wall if you want. So I think it's super cool. Why didn't I put my tether down? Did I hit the wrong button? Nope. Just didn't do it. Now, the trick is also to go up a little bit higher than you're going to shape. All right, go up a little bit higher, like so, just to make the height of it pretty high. I don't like it to be real close. And then I'll go ahead and shape in the rest, like so. Again, we could do this, totally do this with the car if we wanted to. Oops. Not too far there. What I'm trying to do is look for what I call the breakthrough when you break through that next level. And so it looks like we're going down, right? Going down at an angle, trying to keep that angle consistent. And we'll have a breakthrough here at some point. right there. Yeah, look at that. Graphite. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, see, this is time intensive. Time intensive to do this kind of stuff. Might have been able to make it a little bit steeper. But look at all these resources. Oops. Sure, keeping that consistent angle. I like this graphite there. That's awesome. We'll get there. Takes much longer at a less steep angle. Now, what can also be happening, by the way, is we could be missing the level. I've done that before, where you actually miss the particular level. Wow. Yeah, this ramp is not steep enough. Definitely not steep enough. We'll have to fix that. All right. Don't be afraid to change your mind, right? Like, I like the fact that we found all of these resources, but this is going to take too long. So let's go ahead and steepen this right here. Now, the reason why I'm steepening it right there is because I got all these resources, right? So I can just drive down here and get these resources. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to steepen it a bit here. And then see if we can find our way down a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. That was a smart choice. Smart choice. Again, don't be so locked into one idea that you can't change your mind. There we go. Much better. There's our breakthrough. Again, we probably massively overshot our base, but that's okay. We'll get it going. I'm shaping this out just so I can see if I can see my tethers in any direction. That would help. Okay. Now when I'm coming down to my car, I obviously want to stop. Now this is perfect because it runs right into the wall. It runs right in the wall. Or I could just create a stopper here, which will stop it. Oh, look at this. Even more resources right along the path. Man, this is nice. Actually worked out really good. All right. Oh, out of tethers. Out of tethers. Bummer. Man, I like that. It goes right to the resources. Right to the resources. Boom. Look at that. Copper over there. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back up again. Now we got to find our way from where we are, which is probably way past where we were. All right, we're in the west. probably underneath us, like right here. But we'll go get this going on. I'll grab that on the way back. Again, this is why I don't do this on every single planet, because this is very time consuming. You got to get the right angle. You got to work on it a bit. It's a bit time consuming, but in the long run, I mean, it's going to be a huge boon at every single location. And of course, the more we do it, the better we'll get at it, right? The more we practice it, the better we'll get at doing that. Again, just grabbing all the stuff and bringing it up here probably would have been faster, but still. Let's go ahead and dish all those out. Any more of those laying around that we can utilize? I mean, I can make more, but I don't think I need more than that. All right. Grab this one. Looking good. Okay. Now's our chance to go in. Get this going. Oh, I want to get some more tethers. There's some laying right there. Any more compound laying around? Don't see any. That doesn't mean there's not any there. Oh, there's another one of those. Where are you hiding, compound? Apparently none here. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and use our rover to test it out. Let's go. Now the problem is if you have it too steep, right? I'm not telling you to go forward. Now, can I stop? Yes, I can. Right? But if you let go, look, it starts rolling again. So very important to have something that's going to stop you or to turn sideways so it's not rolling. Though here's a little trick. If you're rolling on your way down, right? Like so. You're rolling down there. If you get out, it'll actually stay still. It'll stop rolling if your thing is not too steep. If it's really steep, it'll just roll and be gone. So that's why you got to find that magic angle. And of course, you have to make a longer ramp to make it happen. But I found that out when I was using my other thing there. So can be pretty rough. So let's go ahead and just shape all this out. And again, we could use our drill bit for our vehicle. But I don't like to do that. I kind of feel like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this mother load of stuff. I do actually have a diamond head that I could put on my vehicle. We may try that at the next planet. You never know. We may try that there. But I like to have control over it. Because, you know, all of a sudden you go too far this way or too far that way. And then you're porpoising. You have a porpoise ramp. But this way, you know, you've got your perfect ramp. Especially if if you got all your upgrades. This goes pretty quick. Pretty quick. But still takes some of your time. We just need to make it wide enough for the actual thing to get through there. So about this wide is probably good.
So I face
the
final curtain.
All right, we need a recording stop. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it here on YouTube, which is where it's going to be in the future, or if you're watching this on my VOD, appreciate that as well. But if you are watching this on YouTube, do me a huge favor. Go ahead and put someone's name in the comments down below so I know you've got to the end of this. Let's go ahead and put Tashi87 down there so I know you made it all the way to the end of this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. You know what to do. You've done YouTube before. Hit that bell. Crush it with the dragon hammer so you know when I put out more videos. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.